Oh Lord. Let's see what happened. 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 Uh I don't know how to say it, but I'll put it this way. Uh hmm. Susan Marjoran, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm back. Welcome in, Lady Daggett. Status. Hey, Miss Laura. Kay Renee, how you doing? Tam, how you doing? You going to be? All right. Peace. Huh? All right. Uh, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Uh, let's give it just. I hope everyone had a great day. Well, I had a good day until I was working in the bathroom, got down on my knees, and once I got on my knees, my feet start hurting again. So I had to stop working in the bathroom and come and sit in here. I'm finishing these pies, so I'm up for now. Okay, okay. But yeah, uh, I was fixing the toilet in the bathroom. I had to pull it up. This house is kind of old, and the floor, the pipes, they're not concrete and all that stuff. They're actual pipes, and I had to change the bottom of the toilet, and it gave me a little difficulty when I got down on my knee. My feet, the ball of my feet, start hurting. So as long as I'm not on my knees, my feet don't hurt. So that's something I'll finish up tomorrow, hopefully. Uh, everybody's not in here that said that they was coming, but uh, I'll put it this way. I don't want to be rude or nothing, but I put it this. I know people put it out there. Sunday, Mr. Bammett and myself and some other ones came up, and the topic was mind your business. And all right, Farmer Cheese, welcome in. The conversation was mind your business and how you put your business out there and everything. And when I got finished working in the bathroom, I came in here today, and I got some. I turned the computer on and watching the YouTube, and I saw this young lady came up. I admire her and her husband both very well, and it kind of broke my heart. I listened to what she said and everything, and it kind of broke my heart. And I didn't want to say nothing about it, but in the last chat, it was brought out a little bit. But hey, like I said, we had the conversation Sunday was mind your business, don't get in my business and all that stuff. And then there's also a part where people put their business out there in the street. So when you put your business out in the street, it's for all conversation. And I'm not gonna do that because like I said, these two individuals, I love them both. I love them both. I'm sorry the situation happened and everything, but I love them both. I prefer Little Feet over Farmer Cheese. Nah, I'm gonna keep you as Farmer Cheese because that's what you don't want to hear. Farmer Cheese. We careful what we. Yeah, we got to be careful what we say. Regardless what's going on in another person's life, uh, you don't need to be in it. You don't need to. I really don't want to make comments about it because, like I said, them two individuals, I love them both, and they started something that's amazing, and I don't want it to come to an end because they doing something awesome. They're doing something awesome, and I love what they're doing. They done some things that the average people couldn't do. They brought a whole bunch of people that didn't know one another, didn't care about one another. And what are we now? We're closer communities because we came together and we met each other. So hey, it's an awesome thing that happened. Uh, oh, Mike Chaotic's Garden. I see your name, but I didn't see the picture. Uh, so the point to it is, I'm not even gonna talk about it. I just wanted to put that little bit out because on Tampa Channel at the end it did come out, and my thing with that is, I want everybody. I suggest that you pray for the couple because I don't know what it's like inside their house other than what I heard, but they are awesome couple that brought a lot of people together. And that's it. That's it. Now, what kind of shenanigans we gonna get into, people? If it wasn't getting dark like it is early now, I would take y'all outside to show y'all where my new garden's going. My wife, she says she's gonna start gardening next year. So I moved the dog from by the house. All it needed to be. Yes. Uh I moved the dog away from the house. He's over on the other side of the yard now. And I'm gonna put 7 raised beds down. After I clean that area up where he was at, I'm gonna clean it up, put some tarp down and everything, and I will put the garden there so that the garden is closer to the house, and therefore she won't have an excuse not to go out and take care of the garden. So that's what I'm gonna be working on, and hopefully, uh, I got one of the problems is when I start working, this camera is the last thing on my mind. Uh, I start working, I want to go out there and get it done or whatever, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I got to try and keep in my mind that I need to record this stuff, building the area up. You'll see a whole bunch of bricks sitting out there. A few years ago, I took down the wall on the inside of my house, and I said I was going to build something with those bricks. I haven't built anything yet. One thing I do plan on building is a mailbox. Mailbox to put outside the front of the house. In the family room, they were supposed to. This house was built back in '74, and they were supposed to put a chimney in, but they put the bricks in, but they never did build the chimney. So when I took all the bricks down, I took down a wall and a half, and I just set the bricks outside because I said I was going to build something else. I didn't do it, but eventually I'm gonna get it done sometime. But that whole spot, the whole spot up here, that's going to be the new garden. For those that don't know me or haven't known me long, yeah, I've been a gardener for many years. Ever since I moved in this house, my garden has been in 3 different locations. 2019 is when I ended up taking a break from real gardening because my mom moved in 2018 in my home, and by the grace of God, correction, I'm wrong again. 2016, my mom moved in, and I still garden everything. And then 2019, my dad moved in, and that's when I kind of stopped gardening. I did my fruit trees and stuff, but I couldn't garden all the time because my dad was hard hit, so he took up a lot of my time, and I never got to put my gardens or anything out there. So 2026, by the grace of God, I intend to have a honey shack out there, goats, chickens. I already got a sheep out there. Uh, my property, it goes, I don't think, some people may have seen it before, but my property go way back, and the animals and me will be further in the back, and my wife should be up towards the front by the house with the garden. But I'm not gonna let her do it all. I love being in the garden. I'm sorry for not speaking. Storm Radio, how you doing? Pretty girl, how you doing? My Renaissance grandma, how you doing? Welcome in. spoke to Mike. Okay, we up to date. Mm, you really went live. Yeah, point blank. I went live. And the only reason I went live because of the situation that they spoke about just before we left. And like I said, uh, that couple did some awesome things. And that's what I'm gonna leave it at. They did some awesome things. They sound good. Yes. Hey Jigs, Angela Calloway, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in everybody. You got any questions? I can answer the questions for you, but I've got a lot going on here. This actually I'm on 5.56 acres. I only got a certain portion of my property open, and then the rest of it is wooded. When you see me when I do videos and stuff, majority of the time you think I'm in the country, but actually I'm in the middle of the city. I'm in the middle of the city, and by the grace of God, I'll be getting out of the city one day as soon as I find my 150 acres. Reading the chat. Now see, and David talk all that trash, and he ain't even in here. Hey, man, farmer. Oh, they doing awesome, man. I got them out there in the greenhouse. I figured that they would take some kind of beating or whatever. They are doing awesome. Now my Jacobacatas, they're okay, but they got a lot of brown tips on them because I didn't put them in the greenhouse. They seem to like it right up under the carport. I got them in the carport, and they get that sunlight coming to the carport. They like it. And the weakest one is now the strongest one. I can't wait to retire so I can move back to my grandma's property. Hey, I'm happy to be retired. Not much land, but she's got 3. Hey, that's all right. The thing to it belong to you. You don't have to worry about nobody else. Passion Tree God, how you doing, sis? Eat me some boiled eggs. Oh, you eating some boiled eggs? Well, you should be finished eating your boiled eggs. Let me see if I can't do this. Man, I did this in so long. It seemed kind of strange trying to do this thing. Let me see if I can't figure it out right quick. Uh-oh. There you go, David. It's in the chat. I'm planning retirement in 6 years. Okay, pretty girl. All those folks that say they're getting ready to retire and everything, plan real good. Trust me, plan real good. Because when I retired, I did wake up a lot of times. So it's time for me to go to work. Time for me to go to work. I would love to retire by 55. Lady Daggett, I retired at 51. I retired at 51. That's my military and working at the prison. So, hey, I ain't complaining. I'm planning retirement in 6 years. Yep. That one of the reasons I tell you prepare for retirement, because a lot of people talk about retirement. They just say I won't have to deal with them people anymore. Do this and do that. But when you retire, that's a big responsibility yourself. That is a big responsibility retiring. Okay, you got a paycheck coming in, but then after you retire a while, dog, this check ain't big enough. That's why a lot of people are working at Wally World as greeters and stuff. You know, it's too late for boiled eggs. I don't know my Renaissance. I eat boiled eggs late too. P.I. David, gas with those boiled Yeah, you're gonna get a little bit of gas. But I suggest before you retire, sit down and do a plan how you expect your life to go and what you expect to do, everything that's coming your way. Because when you retire, a whole bunch of things that you never saw before start running at you. And sometimes you want to run from it, but you ain't got no place to run. You just had to deal with it. And one of the worst things is bills. Uh, it didn't hit me so hard because I knew I was going to retire, and I was blessed enough to have the military behind me and all that stuff too. So I did. I'm okay. Really, you need multiple streams of income. That is absolutely correct. I talked to my son, and I tell my son the same thing. You want to retire, you got to put in the work, and you got to do a lot of saving, and sometimes you got to get money the best way you can. Don't like match, David. David, you put sugar on your egg. David probably did put sugar on his eggs. But true, make sure you have a plan for retirement. Yes, Duval, absolutely. Welcome in, Duval. That no matter what you do, you got to make sure you have some kind of plan. If you just even service members, I could say service members because I'm one, and those that are just leaving their job. If you just leave your job, but you don't have a plan, you might as well go back to work. You might as well go back to work if you don't have a plan. And service members, when they get out, and if they don't have a real plan, a lot of them end up being on the street, and they don't know the avenues to go to get help. A good example, I'll put it this way: when I got out the military, them folks didn't tell me I was supposed to get a physical. Now I'm in the old army. I'm not in this new army. When I got out the military, they didn't tell me I had to go get a physical. The last thing they didn't tell me that. I didn't get my exit physical until after I was out the military. Just connect from the channel, Jigs. I was connected from my other channel, not both. Okay, not a problem. Yeah. When I'm talking about the old army, and there wasn't no YouTube and all this other stuff, TikTok. You couldn't get all this information and stuff. Everything was basically by word of mouth and who you know. That is how you got out the military. And if they didn't tell you what you were supposed to know, they didn't give you a pamphlet or anything, you was just getting out the military. And basically that was me. I got out, they didn't tell me nothing. I didn't know I was supposed to go get a physical and everything. When I got out the military and everything, went to the VA, told them what's what and what the situation was. So you were supposed to get a physical. I said they didn't tell me that. So what happened? They gave me a physical right then. They don't want to tell you the full info. That is absolutely correct. Then or now. That is absolutely correct, Farmer Chad. If you don't have, I come to realization, if you don't know somebody, whatever field you're in, now if you got the knowledge and you know about it, you good. But if you in a field and you don't know everything about it, the best thing to do is find a friend or somebody that you get along with real well that can help you. Excuse me. Because I use, for example, as I said, I did 22 years working at the prison. And there was a lot of people leaving the prison and stuff. And the only thing that they was telling them, you can get half your retirement. And realistically, people that want money ASAP, that's what they want. They want the money. They want the money. This young lady I know, she retired. I think she had like 13 years or something. And they told her, well, you can get a portion of your money and all this stuff. And I'm shaking my head. No. She wanted the money. So on her retirement, you know what she get now? Put in the chat how much you think this lady. She did 13 years. She retired. She's older than I am, but she retired with 13 years, How much money y'all think she get now? And she took that lump sum of money too. Guess how much you think her retirement is each month? Put a number in the chat if you think you know what it is. Miss Kim Bling, you're wrong. Angela, you're wrong. Pretty girl, you're wrong. This is Department of Correction, not the military. I give you a hint. The closest one was Angela Calloway. The closest one. Okay. Angela Calloway, that is correct. That's how much she get, $350. That is how much she get every month because she got that lump sum. The Bud Files, how you doing? Welcome in. No. Oh, y'all can stop putting it in now. Angela Calloway, she got it. The young lady at $350 a month. And that's after putting up all these years with these hard-hit inmates and stuff. She get $350. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she got a Social Security, but she'll be getting way more money if she would have not got the lump sum. Wow, yeah. My cousin did 9 years with the Red Cross, and she get 900. Cheated. Yeah, they cheated her. That's it. And the thing to it is, they gonna make everything sound good for us. They're gonna make it all sound for us. You getting ready to retire right now? You can get this lump sum and you can buy yourself a car. You could do this, you could buy that, you could get yourself a house, and all. Once you get that lumps, you might get a big lump sum of $7,000. But this was back in 90, correction. This was back in 2000. I think this is around 2008, 2009. $6,000 compared to now. How long is that going to last? How long is it going to last? Even if you got your own house, how much is that going to last? You're going to have problems in the house. You got to pay the electric bill, water bill, every other bill that comes along. How long is $6,000 going to last? And then when the $6,000 is gone, you got $350. You got to eat. Everybody ain't going to live on crackers and water. Looking for, yeah, they're looking for suckers, and the problem is we can't be suckers. I've never been one to stick with the crowd. I've never been one to let me take it back. Even in the military, when I used to go out with the boys, the other fellas in my squad, when we go out and drink, this is what I did. I was never one to drink alcohol. Even in high school, my brother, he wasn't my brother-in-law at the time. He was a friend of mine in high school. We went to his brother's house on Christmas. Christmas Eve, we went to his house. They were drinking everything. Yeah, here you go, man. Here go. I think it was Bud Light or whatever he gave me. And I just played the role. I popped it open and put it to my mouth. The only beer that went in my mouth was actually what touched my lip. That was it. And I set it down on the table. I'm not an alcoholic drinker. When in the military, went to the clubs with my friend. They knew somebody would always sit next side me because they knew whoever finished their drink first, they got mine. Because we'll sit at the table, they say, load everybody up. And whoever finished theirs first, they got mine. I put their empty glass in front of me, and I just keep going. Listen to the music, doing whatever. I was never that type to drink alcohol. So other soldiers knew it was a benefit sitting next to me in the club. Would be that would be insane. They look suckers less than 3 months. I'm looking for a house now, and I'd rather get multiple multi-family and live for 1 year, then use a investment property, then buy what I want. That's true. But what I even think this house right here is too big for me. It's actually a 3 bedroom. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 rooms in this house. I think it's too big for me. My kids are grown, they're gone. Me, wife, and grandson. And I think this house is too big. I could use a smaller house as far as I'm concerned. But investment property, that's outstanding. I got a house in New York. I'm not sure what I want to do with it, but it's there in New York. At one time, I did rent it. I rent apartments out. It's a 2-story building, and I rent apartments out and stuff. And that's it. I got it's 2 stories up above ground and one below ground. And my thing was, I fix up the basement apartment, and whenever I go to New York, that's where I stay. Or even my other family, if they visit New York, they'll have some place to stay instead of staying in the hotel. So, yeah, investment property is good. I just wish I didn't wait this long as I did to try and get this 150 acres. I wish I was trying to get that and I was still working, because I would put more money up for it as well. Oh, you back. There you go, David. You got me up here just rambling. But like I said, I wish I would have start I wish I would have had the same mindset now when I first retired or before I retired, to get that 400 that 150 acres, because I even now I got in my mind exactly what I want to do with it and how I want it done. And a lot of people, myself, Dolores, how you doing? Welcome in, sis. I'm just sitting here rambling. I ain't got nothing to do. My bedtime until 3 o'clock. Point blank, you're absolutely correct. But I wish my money was where I want, I wish it was where it need to be, where uh I can get that 150 acres, and I'm going to do everything I can do to get it and to keep it, because I plan on being around a long time, and there's a lot of things I want to get done. Still, I may not move and do the things that I want to do, but there's a lot that I still want to get done. 50 acres is a lot of room to do things. Yes, it is. Like I said, there's a few people on here that actually know. When I get blessed with my 150 acres, there will be 5 people that I bless. You can live there. The thing to it is, you can't sell. Uh, you could build on it. You can do what you need to do, but in reality, it'll never be yours. It's not an HOA. I'm not going to tell you what you could do and can't do and all that stuff, but it's just that just some other people that I would rather, because one thing that me personally, I believe in sharing and helping other people. I don't believe in getting. I don't want to be like these other folks that just get money and hibernate with it.
Big
I want
fat.
to get it and bless other people,
Big fat.
because I've always been like that. And I'm not going to talk about church, but
It's all right.
That's one of my biggest things right there. If you're there for the money, you should be there. The money and the food is supposed to be to help the people, not to keep for one individual. I see what you dropped the link.
What up, pretty girl, AC?
Oh, you can come up point blank. It's all right. You can come up. I ain't no
Yeah, come
special.
on.
I'm just up
Ain't
here
nothing.
talking trash. Like I
Yeah,
said, I'm not going to bed at 3 o'clock. No way.
yeah. Come on up.
There's only 4
Ain't
spots
going
left. How many spots you show left? Well, to be truthful with you, Lady Jack, when I first got this property, the only thing I had was a house and a half an acre in the back. And the property in the back, I asked the guy about it and everything, and he told me, "Oh shoot, you can get this right here." I think he said 54,000, something like that. I said, "No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." So a few years later, I said, "Okay." I asked him about. I said, "How about if I just get 1 acre behind me, just 1 acre?" He said, "Okay, no problem, no problem. $1,400." I said, "Okay, $1,400." And now he's up in age. I think right now, I think he might be 80 some years old. So I call him again. I said, "You can't do that with the property back here. Can't nobody do this. Can't nobody do that." And what you want to do with property? He said, "Give me $1,400." I said, "Okay." I got rested property, so I got 5.56 property. The first portion I actually have a house. Everything else is woodland. Point blank speaking to you. Give me a quick second. Okay, no problem. Ain't no rush. If these people want to stay in here and listen to me just babble, I'm right here. There's only 4 spots left. Okay, if there's only 4 spots left, where your spot at? Just asking. I just figured 5 acres good for growing 75% of my food, chickens. Yes, ma'am. Well, to everything that you just named, you really don't need 5 acres for. My whole farm and everything is not counting where the house is at. My whole farm was probably I only used 1.5 acres. That was for chicken, goat, sheep, bees. Yeah, that's it. The only thing I want to do now is I want to get me a bigger shed to my honey shed. I'm gonna move it back a little further, move everything back a little further, and put the shed in, and everybody have a little yard to play in. Then you go behind the honey shed, then you're in the field.
Right.
I just got.
I had to go give me a bottle of water.
Okay. I don't really know how much room the goat and lamb need. Thank you. Well, the thing to it is, if you got 5 acres, you just pinned out. Now, the difference between the goat and the sheep is the sheep will eat your ground bare. They will eat all the grass off the ground, but the goats will eat the grass on the top. They won't touch the grass that's on the ground unless
Only horses will do that.
if the goats can reach up and get tree branches and stuff like that, that's where the goat will be at. But the sheep will eat. They will eat every speck of grass on that ground. Pigs and sheep, they're the best 2 animals to get to clean off some property if you want to clean off.
But the only thing about pigs, they will cause dig holes.
Yes, they dig holes, but
That's the only difference.
the sheep will level things out, but the pigs they'll clean it. They'll do holes.
But they're gonna dig holes.
Right. Sheer Sunshine, welcome here, sis.
And it's kind of good because pigs actually go down and get the roots of things up like grass bulb. They will actually clear that grass out of there too. But remember, go ahead.
Was it Lady Daggett? You want a baseball field, or you wanted the size of a baseball court?
She want a baseball field. Go ahead, Lady D.
Hey, okay. Well, a baseball field, that's a baseball field is a little shorter than a football field. Or they both pretty much round about the same thing?
What, the football field and the baseball field?
Yeah.
They're about almost the same.
Yeah. And if that's the space you got for the animals and stuff, you're doing good.
Yeah, that's a nice space. That's a nice space.
I did welcome you in, right, Sunshine? Sunshine, this is a fight-free channel. We don't do no fighting over here.
But you can come over and, spar with me if you want.
Okay. The lamb would be for a family to eat, and I want the wool for Lady Daggett. I got a bag of I got a bag of wool still sitting on my back of the truck when I shaved that sheep out there. It's still sitting in the back of my truck. I haven't found anything to do with it yet. Baseball court, indoor, room for indoor, one for the family. Okay. My cousin said for our family, we want no less than 20 acres. Said he wants to know we okay. But yeah, people got different ideas. No less than 20 acres. That's a good thing. 20 acres, that's a lot.
That's a lot of acres. 20 acres is a lot of land.
Yes, it is. Jakes, I need the Kuzo clear.
Kudzu.
Yeah, kudzu cleared off. I need the sheep. Well, if you put a sheep out there, trust me, it's gonna get cleared.
But that sheep, you have to get the right sheep though, because they don't eat. Some sheep don't eat everything and make them sick if they eat too much or something.
Right. Well, that thing I got, that lamb I got out there, he eats every blade of grass out there. And if I throw some wild grass in there, he gonna eat it too.
Bad boy. I love them goats. They clearing machines.
Told the same man, ignore him. Sunshine, I don't fight. I tell you that. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Especially females, anyway.
I know that's right on. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
But now if it's somebody big and rusty like David, I'm swinging.
Hey, man, I'm a lover, not a fighter, big guy. I swear to God, I ain't gonna mess with you.
Hey,
I'm be minding my business.
But nah. Well, I don't know what Sunshine wants to say that anyway. She's my bodyguard.
Sunshine, cool people. I don't know why she getting all out of place. Sunshine, calm down. Smooth your feathers back out. It's on.
She gonna make me hire some more bodyguards. You can
calm down, Sunshine. You're in Texas now.
That is absolutely correct, Lady Daggett. You can sell the hay, and you can also rent out your property for folks to grow certain things
and hunt.
Right. There's another property about 20 or 25 minutes from where I'm at. And I was looking at it. It was a nice piece of property. And when I searched it and stuff, I think it was one of my family members from way back then owned that property. And I was going to get it until they live in, I think they live up in New York or Jersey or something like that. They live up in that area, and they were selling the property, and I forgot something happened. That's why I didn't buy it. But it was, I believe it was a family member because we had the same name, and we talked about some things that kind of matched up. Something happened, so I didn't get it from.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of said, why should I buy property from my own people when it initially is partly mine anyway? But
Right. And Lady Dagger, you can sell bales of hay, but you got to get that field right.
nah, sunshine, don't do that. You know good and well I pay. When you work, you get paid.
And you can get that field right with goats and chickens. You
Right.
You can get your grass back right with goats and chickens.
Right. If it's sandy, well, here we got a lot of sandy loam.
Sandy loam.
You got a lot of sand in the soil around here.
Yeah, that's everywhere around here.
No, not anymore. We got a lot of clay too. Red clay.
It's not further down, no.
Towards the Atlanta area and stuff, you get a lot of red clay.
Mm-hmm.
But down on this end, you get clay, but you're gonna have to go at least 3, 4, 5 feet down, and you can get some clay. But it's mostly sandy loam around here.
Okay.
And if you put the chickens and animals in, you set up a time frame. You got 6 months in this area to eat, mess around, poop, do all that stuff. And that area right there, that would be the best area for you to start planting in. Let it rest for a year or so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have a lot of clay soil. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you let it rest at least a season.
Yeah,
and
we got
that. Come back and plant in that area right there. That'd be some of the best vegetables and everything you have right there. Odom's Homestead, what's up, my bro?
Oh, dope. Yeah, that red clay is. We used to eat that red clay though.
No, I didn't, but
we did.
It was majority of women I know that ate the clay.
Oh, you can eat that clay, man. If you can put it on plants, you can eat it.
I did not eat mud pies when I was growing up.
Hey, I didn't eat the mud pie, but I sure made enough of them.
Tell me something, Ross, so I get 150 acres. Tell me so I can get 150 acres, man.
Man, it's possible. You just have to manage that money, man. And, you know, I tell people all the time, you know, whether it's on YouTube or not, it's not how much money you make, it's what you do with it.
That's right.
One of my slogans on the channel: anybody can get to the bag, but can you keep it? That's the
I can.
But you know, if I was trying to get 150 acres, I would bite the elephant one bite at a time. I wouldn't even try to get 150. I'd try to get 5, then get to 10, then get to 15, and
well, that would work. But you have to be in one general location that it all adds up. That's the
only thing about land. You got to buy it in the same area.
Yeah, because right now I got 3 properties. The one I'm on and 2 others, but they're in different locations.
Well,
you want to add on to that 100. If you got 100 acres somewhere, you want to try to add on to it with your, you know, by the neighbor's land or something, you know.
Now, do you have an LLC, Jag?
No, I don't.
I don't.
Because that's a way to go, because a lot of times they may extend more credit to a business. Let me reach out to a guy. I have a guy that I partner with. He does business credit. I do personal credit, not credit repair or anything. We have channels where we do it. Then we have a channel together where we used to come together. But if you have a LLC or a business, you may be able to leverage more credit. Or I don't like to tell people this in case life start lifing, but you can always leverage something to get the property, like collateral or something like that. I don't like to tell people, like, you know, stuff like that, only, you know, in case something happens. And I don't like to sound good or sound like I know what I'm talking about. I'd rather give somebody the real deal. That's why I came up with the whole Points Blank network. I'm a point blank guy. I'm gonna give you straightforward information. I'm not gonna tell you just so I can sound like I know what I'm talking about. But now that you said about the one location, it makes sense. You know, if you have to have 150, you don't want to use that first scenario. But it's another way you could do it, man. But
okay, you military too, right?
Right.
So you know about the 150.
Mm-hmm.
So 150, no taxes, all that stuff. That's what I want.
Yeah, but do you know anybody that ever got it?
Illegally, yes.
Well, I don't want nothing to do with that, dude.
Me either. Me either.
Oh, well, Nathan to do with that, man.
They did the Nathaniel, baby.
I'm trying to do mine legal because I don't want nobody running up saying this mine. You got to go. No, I ain't playing that.
Mm-hmm.
See, some of the stuff that I heard in the military is legit, and then some of it I heard is old wives' tales. You know, did you see it in black and white anywhere? Because I never saw it.
No, well, I put it this way: when it comes to the taxes, and that's one of the things I benefit from too. And they say you can go all the way up to 150 and don't have to pay them property taxes.
Mm.
If I get the 150, I most definitely will put it in the LLC.
Well, what state are you in, if you don't mind? You in Georgia, Alabama?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I know in Texas, if you're 100% disability in Texas,
Right.
I keep saying I'm gonna work on it, but I haven't started because every time I start, I get frustrated with whoever I'm working with. But if you're 100% disability in Texas and you can go get a job, you don't pay no property taxes in Texas.
Damn, Rob. Tell them again. What about Texas? Boy, we the great state.
100% in the state of Texas. 100%. No, and the property like state Texas doesn't have a state tax.
What?
Yeah, you don't pay no state taxes in
No
Texas.
sir. No sir. No sir.
And then
I still ain't going to Texas, bro.
I ain't trying to get you to move here, James. I'm just giving you options, baby.
No, I'm talking about David.
I'm giving you options, man. See, I like to tell people, James, don't let the baseball hat and the Muhammad Ali fool you. You know, I'm educated, bro.
Tell them you don't look like this, bro.
I know, but 100% no property taxes in the state of Texas. I mean, if you're 100% disabled, you don't have property taxes. Now, I personally know people that are doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And my matter of fact, I don't know what it is in that location, but he has a house in one state, and he just purchased a home in Mansfield where I live, and it's not cheap out here. I don't care if you get a dog house out here.
Well, I just left Mansfield today, off of Holland.
Oh man, that's where I live. Hey, don't tell nobody though. I'm over. See, Cropper, you get me and don't give you. I'm telling the whole world.
Putting too much information out there, y'all.
I just left out over there.
But yeah, it's ways, man. It's so many ways, and that's what I've been like. I kind of scaled back on Points Blank Travel and revamped Investing with Rob from the other channel I had, Points Blank Finance, because opportunities are all around us. And then when I say us right now, I'm talking about people that look like me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
People that look like us. There's so many opportunities. And I was one of those people. Anything I talk about on any of my channels, when I bring up a scenario, I've been through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying, oh, y'all crazy, y'all. I went through it. So it's so many times that I've used excuses. Why I didn't take the time to go read about it, or look into it. And it has cost me money. It's cost me opportunities. It's cost me several things just because I didn't want to take, I'm not going to say a few minutes. It could have been a few days. I may have read up on it a few days, but it would have benefited me for probably, could be years, could have been the rest of my life. I don't know, but it's just that we need to take advantage of the opportunity. And I mean, in my opinion, and I've been investing since 1992.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a live stream not long ago with a young lady, and I didn't realize, and she had made a statement, and I looked it up, that people that are over 50, there's a lot of people over 50 years old that don't even have a pension, and anybody younger than 50 may not ever see a pension.
That's true.
So if that's the case, and I've been investing since the 90s,
Hey,
then
Kendall, what's up?
What's up, Kendall?
I'm concerned. I don't even know if I will have enough when I retire.
Yeah.
So what I'm telling people, trying to tell me through my channel, people that choose to come over and watch is, hey man, you got to start. Don't let nobody tell you it's too late.
Right.
In 2010, I was dead broke. And I believed it was too. I said, I'd never do what I just did again. I might as well just get used to this. And a friend of mine, that same friend that don't pay the property taxes, he told me, he said, you know what? I think you got one last, I won't say one last, but you got one good hoorah. And that's when I created, I know you said earlier in Tampa's Live, you don't do it for the money. And I don't do YouTube for the money. but it's a business. It's a business
Right.
to me because in 2023, I walked into an office after retiring from the military, completely don't know what I'm going to do, don't know what I want to do, work my way all the way up in the car business, from standing in the rain, the snow, the hot, the cold, up to sales director. And one day they just told me that my services was no longer required.
What?
Yeah.
Just
After
like that.
12
You as
You
well.
talking about that lady that got $350 for 13 years? I worked for 12 years and got absolutely positive. They didn't even give me an apple.
But did you get a lump sum?
No,
Nope.
I got a lump. I got a lump. Which one are you
You got a
doing?
lump in his ass when they kick you.
Well, see, that's how they got her, was they gave her a lump sum. So when she after she done got home, $350 ain't enough to be living on.
No.
But you know what I did, Jags? I could have folded. I could, but my mom always told my younger brother and I, you're gonna face obstacles. You either you go over them, you go around them, you go on it, or you stand there, you think about it, or you turn around and run. And she told us running is not an option. So when that happened, I went home and I said, you know what? That will be the last time somebody ever tell me they don't need my services.
Hmm.
And that's when I created the whole Points Blank network on YouTube and social media. And I told myself today, I said, starting December 1st, I'm gonna start setting my alarm clock because I want to have a schedule.
Mhm.
And why did I tell myself that? Because I see the writing on the wall with what's going on with the economy. And I'm not gonna say if I can get up and work for that man, but I work for several men of all kind of races. But if I can get up and go to work for anybody else, surely I can get up, set an alarm, and get up and work for myself, whether I'm homesteading, Uber driving, I don't care what I'm doing. I can get up and work for me. If I did it since I was 14 and I'm now 56, surely I can get up and go work for me, So back to 150 acres, man, you get you some crypto, you might pull it off.
I don't know. I put it this way. My grandson was doing more stocks than me. He ain't but 13 years old. He used to ask me for money all the time. He was in the 7th grade. He was asking me for money and stuff. All of a sudden he stopped asking me for money and find out he was doing stocks and stuff.
And that's the way to go, and I was watching a brother. I know him through a third party, and he does invest. He's in the investing niche anyway, as well. Not anyway, but he recently, probably last month, he disabled his super chats, disabled his memberships. And he said he'd rather his people, and he's Black, take the money that they were giving him and invest into their future because, it's crazy out here, man. And now that I'm not working, I have the opportunity to take the time to look at people and talk to people. And, my channel, this investing channel is not monetized in I can't legally give people advice, but I do take on my journey. I don't care about let YouTube pay for me with ads. I don't want money from people. I have a Patreon right now, a Patreon. I know I got homies that charge people $100 a membership per month. Mine is free. You can donate $1 or it's free because I want to help people. I don't, a party of one is no fun. If I got all the money and ain't nobody else got no money, I ain't gonna be having too much fun. I want everybody to get rich. That way I can have a whole lot of choices to go hang out with. You know what I'm saying?
I was told about coming on YouTube, and I hooked up with Odom's Homestead, and that was my main purpose. Was coming on was to help people. The people wanted to do these channels and stuff, so I said, okay, I get on, and we'll do what we need to do, try to get you subscribers and everything, and that's it. But then Odom's, he done took a break from all that stuff, and me, the whole time I was on with Miss T, there's a whole bunch of work around here got lacking. And once me and Miss T broke up, I started catching up on a whole bunch of work that'd been a year behind. And that's one of the reasons I haven't really been coming on YouTube, because I'm trying to get back to the modem of taking care of all the stuff in the yard and all that stuff. And eventually I said, when it's cold outside, I come back to YouTube once or twice a night. But other than that, as long as it's warm and everything outside, that's where I'm gonna be at.
Well, I'm a firm believer of reach one, teach one. I know it's so cliche, everybody say that, but I did a live last night. I want to say I had, I don't know, maybe max 12 people at once. Looked at it today, over 150 people watched it.
Mm-hmm.
But all I needed was one. Give me two so I have a better chance. I have better odds, but just give me one person. And I don't have to show them nothing that I have and act like I got all this and that. But you give me one person, I feel like I can talk to them. You ain't spending no money with me because I ain't investing your money. I can't. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to even tell you what to put. I'm just going to tell you where I'm putting my money. But I will tell everybody that's watching this live stream a story, a true story. Lack of knowledge can cost us a lot.
Yes, it does.
I was told by another brother back in 2016, hey, man, you ever heard of Bitcoin? Like, man, I don't mess with that. I don't even know what that is. They say you can't even see it. No, I ain't never, and I'm never going to mess with it. I didn't even let the dude finish the sentence. I just went off for no reason. And he was like, okay, calm down. And then I saw him probably 3 or 4 years later. And this was at the same dealership I worked at. And he said, hey, man, did you ever get Bitcoin? I said, yeah, I did, man. I talk about you on my channel all the time. He said, oh, let me show you something. He Face ID'd his phone. And after that, he broke my heart because not even a lot of money. But if I would have listened to him, that dude showed me his phone with his account at the Face ID at $1.9 million. My lack of, well, let me rephrase it. Rod, not nobody else's, Rod's laziness cost him. But I say, you know what? Maybe God didn't mean for me to have no 1.9 million. I had to come
that's what it is, bro. Sometimes it's a bigger picture.
I said, maybe I wasn't meant to have that. But that just lets you know how even people that's quote unquote teaching or talking about this stuff, we fall into the same category.
Yeah.
It's times where we don't want to pay attention or we don't want to take the time. And it's not, all I had to do was go read about the stuff. And now what am I doing? I don't even use money. If I'm not,
I'm gonna look at your channel, bro.
Check it out, bro. Hey, I'm gonna break it. Hey, Cropper, I ain't on there using no big 13-letter word. Half the words they got in the finance, I don't even know what that means. I'm just gonna tell all that algebra, A plus B equal Y. I don't care about that because I'm not a carpenter. I don't need to know geometry. I'm not no engineer. I don't need to know all that other stuff. All I need to do is add, subtract, multiply, and divide.
Basics.
And a little bit of percentage signs, and I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. But yeah, check it out, man. And I'm not here for no subscribers, no views. I mean, I just came up here to hang out with Jez. I've been wanting to work with him, but
not a problem.
I would recommend you check it out because I'm telling you right now, Jez, when it comes to cash money, I'm buying everything with crypto right now, right today as we speak, right now.
Who was it? Cash App. They try to get you to get into crypto.
Well, let me give you. I'm gonna give you some free knowledge. I always tell people on my channel, I don't drop gems and I don't drop nuggets. I drop boulders. I'm gonna hit you right upside the head with some real information. Any crypto out there, whether it's on Cash App, Robinhood, Coinbase, whatever, you do not own it.
Right.
And I'm gonna go and show you the only way you can own it. What happens when you see it on Cash App. I'm about to tell you a true story that was heartbreaking. When you see a crypto on Cash App owns it. They're just showing you the dollar amount that you can get. But if something happened to Cash App,
it's gone.
It's with the company because I'm not going to say the name of the company, but I had crypto invested into this like a bank, a crypto account. Out the blue. And with crypto, there is nobody's in charge. There's nobody to call. There's no 1-800 crypto number.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone. It's gone. Jigs. Yes, that word phrase. Yeah, lady. It's a mine. 24 words, not characters. 24 words. It's gonna be simple words like peach, bucket, rain. It's gonna be some simple words. It's gonna be nothing hard, but you ain't gonna remember 24 words. It's not humanly possible unless you really practice a long time. But
practice it, write it down.
But this company, I woke up one day and I looked at my phone and I couldn't even get to the app. I'm like, what's going on? I said, man, maybe my phone trip. Maybe they're having problems with the app. So I got to work, got to Google it. Well, went on the regular MSN or whatever it was, and they were talking about the company had filed bankrupt. That's how I learned that you don't own your crypto. So that's what I'm telling y'all. In this story, I tell you, I'd have been through it. I ain't just telling you what I read or heard. $8,000 overnight. I woke up $8,000 broker than I was the day before.
Could you have gotten that money off of there? Just asking. I don't know.
I could have, but just like when you go to bed, Cropper,
you think
it's safe. You think you're gonna wake up today.
I get you.
If you put $100 in the bank, you're hoping you wake up tomorrow with $100.01.
Well, it should be there, like you said.
But the only time you own your crypto, and I'll show you what the thing look like. It's a little thing like a thumb drive. It's one of the most intricate transactions. Once you get it down, it's pretty easy, but it bugged me so much. I hated to put money on it because it just gave me a headache. It was that, like a lady said, it's a 24. Like when I send money to myself, crypto, ain't no names. It's this 24 big old long address going to this big old long address.
What?
Man, you know who? I don't know who created it, but I'm just let you put two and two together. If ain't nobody name over here, it ain't nobody name over there.
So it could belong to anybody.
But what it is,
it's not like a highway robbery.
Well, how it came about is, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. And this just happened, if you take $1,000, I'm just gonna use a regular $1,000, and you go put it in we'll say 2,000. You go put it in the bank today. It take you, and you ain't nobody in line. It take you 5 minutes to make that deposit. But you go back that afternoon and want your 5,000 or your 2,000 back the same day. They're gonna tell you it might take 3 to 5 days to get your money back that you just put in.
Yeah.
You don't like it. I don't like it. Jay don't like it. Don't nobody like it.
Right.
They can't tell you that with crypto. Ain't nobody in charge. So whenever if my money's sitting on Cash App, if my money's sitting at Coinbase, they can tell me if my money is sitting. But if you're smarter than the average bear and read, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I did a video, and I said, everybody watching this one person in America. Now I'm on JH, I'm gonna let y'all read between the lines. This one person, everybody got a comment to say about it every day.
The orange one.
Yeah. And on this thumbnail, I got 4 more people on the other side of the thumbnail. But I was smarter than average bear. I ain't put my picture up in there. I put my cartoon avatar up in there with them. I'm standing right there with the 4 people. And guess who the 4 people are? Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, the richest people in the country.
That's it.
That's what I'm watching. I ain't watching him. I'm watching them because they ain't gonna lose. How you think I learned all this about crypto? Well, after losing one, we're missing out on 1.9 million. I wanted to know everything about it.
My stock's up by 2,500 today. Okay.
But you know, I'll tell you, Dave, this is crazy. I bought some crypto at 27 cents a coin. I just downgraded from a 4-bedroom house to a 1-bedroom apartment. And I said, man, I want to start over. I don't even want to mess with all this stuff. And I didn't want a lot of stuff. I just wanted a simple life. Sectional, recliner, 2 TV. I furnished this whole place with crypto, with profit from crypto. But what the same way you can win is the same way you can lose. See, they don't tell everybody that. They want to make it sound like a pretty Mona Lisa portrait or a Maya Angelou poem or something. They don't tell you that it could be a thunderstorm. You know what I'm saying? So, belt loop side, and yeah, I invest in AI. And anybody that's going to invest, Jays, when you get ready to get this 150 acres, I would tell you, man, do not. You know, I don't believe in the Easter bunny, but I believe in not putting your eggs in one basket. Now, don't do that. Because everybody talking about like Bitcoin just went down $40,000 a coin in 1 month.
What?
Yeah, it's 124,000. It went down 40. You know why, Jay?
Tell me.
That's 80. That's at 80 now.
Yeah, it's at 84. It was October 6th. It was 124. You know why it went down? Everybody, I lost my money, and everybody just crying and whining. I sent a post out to the people that that subscribe to my channel and say, hey man, this is a Black Friday sale. I'm gonna go buy some more. You know why they lowered it? So the big financial institutions can buy more at a cheaper price.
Yeah.
I'm watching the four guys
Hello,
over there.
Farmer. What's up, man?
You know what I'm saying?
So, I most definitely had to give me advice anyway on this stuff.
Well, I tell you, I tell people, man, and when I do my live streams, I want people to ask questions because I'm going to answer. Even if I have to work around the answer and get it to a person, I will, but I'm not going to recommend anything like Belloop. I think that, Belloop, so they got AI stocks. I mean, I do too, but I don't know if AI is coming.
Oh, it's definitely
AI is here.
It's here. It's been here. It's been here way before they started. I worked in the IT field in the Navy when I was in the military, but even with AI here, and we know it's not going anywhere. We know it's going to grow. It's growing quicker than they're telling us about. These companies be the ones that's running it, that everybody's flooding their money into. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I'm just gonna tell you what I do, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta listen to me. I'm just a little bitty dude from Arkansas that moved to California, now in Texas. But instead of going by NVIDIA and all these AI companies individual, now I own some NVIDIA. I own probably 80 individual stocks. But all these AI companies, I got them in ETFs with Vanguard, Fidelity, the Charles Schwab, the big guys. Because as long as NVIDIA in there, they ain't gonna let it go down. But as soon as they take it out, I'm selling mine. I'm telling you, man.
Keep your eyes on the big boy.
I pulled it up last night. I put up a thumbnail, Jags and Cropper, the live I did a couple of days ago. Nobody would see it, but I said, if you look at this thumbnail that I got up there, you got my picture and whatever I was talking about. But there's a Hulk on my shoulder, a picture of a Hulk, a lot, not a cartoon, but a Hulk. And I said, y'all probably didn't notice that a lot of my thumbnails will have a little subliminal message. I said, but that Hulk's up there because I got my head on a swivel, and when it's not, that Hulk's head is going to stay on a swivel.
Yeah.
And they were like, damn. I said, first thing I do in the morning, after thanking God for waking me up, I probably spend 30 minutes looking at my money and the next 30 minutes reading about what the other people saying about their money. Then I go get me some coffee and I figure out the rest of the day. I'm serious. I learned the hard way, man, that people, we as individuals, as human, we're just a number. And now it's spreading. It ain't just us no more. It's starting to spread other cultures and other races. Everybody's starting to feel it. Now you're just a number.
Right.
We're all just, I ain't talking no Social Security. You can be here today, gone tomorrow. Guess what? The name on that building gonna still be there.
And that number.
So that's why I have a lot of respect for the homesteading community, because I really think I probably will never get it, but I need to learn some homesteading because that's gonna be valuable.
Well, the thing to it is, we grew up that way, and they took it away from us. That we think is something actually new, when this is what our parents been doing way before all this time. It's just that it's coming back to us now because we see the situation that we in. And if you don't take care of yourself, as they say, ain't nobody coming to save you.
That's right. Right, Gary.
So that's,
see, Jess Aston said, do you have Meta? Yeah, I have Meta. And for anybody that don't know, that Meta is the parent company for Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp.
Right.
If you don't, it's two things I'll tell you. If you don't have Meta with all the people, whether it's from 8 to almost 80, they own something. They own Facebook, they own Instagram, they own something. And then all them little scam calls and them scam emails, what does it say? Call back on WhatsApp. That's how they get it. And so I have Meta. Meta's about $700 a share right now. That's another thing, Cropper. I break it down. Like you look at all these stock prices, $700, $2,000, $1,000 a share. I show you how to buy it with $1. I ain't gonna buy it for you. I show you how to do it with $1.
You're gonna show me.
And I tell people, man, don't get caught up in that whole sweet potato pie. We're gonna get us a slice. If it's gonna be $1 or $2 slice, we might just get some crust, but we're gonna get us a slice.
Right.
And then feel good about yourself. Walk around, don't go crazy. Don't go in the Kroger and say, hey, I own stock in Kroger, and you ain't even got a full share because they ain't gonna listen to you. But hey, I done did that. Hey, Jay, man, do y'all know I'm a shareholder in this place? I ain't even got a whole share. They don't know that.
Somebody slung an egg at you, huh?
Yeah, but yes, I do have Meta. Meta is probably gonna hit, according to some people I follow, probably about $1,000 a share. So
The wealth in the world.
What is it at now?
it's about
$700?
it's about $700. And I'll tell you, I usually get my 25 max, maybe 50 max, $50 max at a time. I'm not trying to spend no $7. I might need that $650 back.
Right.
So I'm gonna put in there what I can afford to put in there. I'm not gonna go over here and just because it says 700, put 700. But it's so many ways, man. I just crack up at how we already get judged because we a certain color, African American, black, whatever you want to call it. But I have a lot of fun. I go out with a hoodie on. I might have some mismatched socks. Just whatever I feel like leaving it. And people look like they don't want to help me. They look at me like I'm lost. And I just like, and when I open my mouth and just like, hey man, I want to get this. And when the thing change, I tell you a true story, man. This ain't bragging. This is just tell you how funny people can be. I went into a jewelry store, man. I stood in there 15 minutes and watched 7 people wasn't helping nobody. Nobody came to help me. Nobody. I said, man. Yeah. So I just sat there. I ain't had nothing to do. I sat there, and then this guy finally came. Well, no, this lady pointed, and I said, hey, man, how long you been working here? I said, don't even. I said, you knew, huh? He said, yeah, how'd you know? I said, because they sent you over here because you ain't got nothing to lose right now. They figure I ain't about to buy nothing. So they're going to send you because you knew and you don't know what you're doing. So you're expendable, young man. You're what they call expendable. I said, but today is your lucky day. He said, what do you mean? I said, because I didn't come in here to look around. I don't go places to look around. Only time I go to look around is when I go to the movie theater. When I come somewhere, if I come in the mall and go to a jewelry store, I'm coming to buy something. I said, it's your lucky day, man. He said, you want to have something? I said, I ain't got time to sit down. But I tell you what I want. I want that watch right there. Go ahead and ring it up.
Bitcoin and Ether.
Put this on my account. And then let me know when you're done. I'm going to go walk around. I'll be back in a minute. Just call me at this number. And the dude was just smiling. I heard him, did he leave? He's like, no, yeah, he'll be back. He's buying a watch. I ain't going to say what it costs. I'm just going to let you know it's a Rolex. But nobody wanted to help me, man. And that's what we go through every day. Every day.
True. That's true.
Every day. I mean, I don't care what you have, don't have. Anybody, I don't know if it happens to everybody, but it's a lot of people that still get treated like second-class citizens. And you don't know what they're doing. They could be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a farmer. You don't know what they're doing. Hell, I wish I knew how to farm with all these high prices. I won't even buy potato chips now. They $6.
YouTuber. You could be a YouTuber.
I don't dress for success. I don't dress to impress nobody. Mm-hmm. When I retired, I stopped wearing suits.
I wear overall.
I wore the whole time I was working and everything, I wore suits and I wore uniforms. Once I retired, I stopped wearing suits. The only time you see me in a suit now is if I'm going to a funeral or something. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had that problem with the military. I don't like dressing like nobody else. I spent 20 years and 26 days dressing like somebody else. I'm dressing like a whole lot of somebody else's. Being in the military.
Well, I can't afford no Rolex gear. I would never afford now.
No, David. David, I didn't walk in there and just say I got that kind of money, man. Anything I do, there's a strategy. I'm still that dude that asks places, do they have a layaway? I'm serious, bro. I'm not gonna. I will start sweating literally if I have to spend $6,000 cash anywhere at once. Now I tell you what I did, because I'm smarter than the average bear. I had just paid off a car, and that account I put it on, I made sure it had 0% interest for about 13 months. No, whatever equals 6,000. However many months that equal, it was about 6,000 after tax. I think I put something down to take care of the taxes. So my car note, instead of running out like I normally would and buy me a new car, I drove the bucket for an extra year. Matter of fact, I drove for an extra 3 years, didn't have a car note to use my car note money to pay for the Rolex. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
At 0%.
Take care, Gary.
All right, Gary.
That's all it is. But anyway, man.
Well, I put it this way. It does make sense because when I paid my truck off, the money that I used to pay my truck, I put that on my house. I put that on the house. I've got 2 years left on the house, and I'm gonna make it less than that.
Yeah, and
No less
what Farmer just said, it is an investment. It's one of the few things that it's almost like art. You can buy it today, and like a car is worse. It's a necessity, but it's a depreciating asset. As soon as do you know I haven't bought a new car since 1994?
Yeah, people don't buy new cars. Well, I ain't
You
gonna
take care of what you got.
No, I mean, I bought cars. I haven't
You buy
bought
used cars.
Not a new car.
Mhm.
every car. I worked at it. This every car I bought, including the last ones I got pre-owned. Pre-owned. I'm not gonna lose $5,000 making a right turn. I mean, I just can't fathom the thought. So you pull out that lot. Pew.
Hey, well,
Yeah, so
I-
it's Jags, you might want to. Hey, Jags, man, it's free to call me too, man. Don't let all this investment. I just had to put it.
hey, that's not a problem. It's good information to know, plain and simple.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
if you got a desire the way I got a desire, it's good to know this information. True.
You know, I tell you what motivated me, man. My great grandfather down in and I just realized what it was kind of related to. But he grew up in Arkansas, and you ever heard of Elaine, Arkansas?
Arkansas.
It's three. I was watching a documentary. It was 3 cities in America where black. Well, let me rephrase. 3 towns where black businesses were extremely prominent. Everybody know about Black Wall Street in Tulsa.
Awesome.
The second one was Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
The third one was Elaine, Arkansas. Every time it got built up, it got burned down. Every time it got built up, it got burned down. Well, my great grandfather, I didn't know at the time. I knew where he was from, but I didn't know the proximity of it and Elaine. It's like 13 miles apart. In 1976, he passed. I think he had a life insurance because I don't know how he pulled this one off. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But he had 4 kids. He gave each of his kids $100,000 a piece, which could have been a part of a life insurance, but he gave them 60 acres of property a piece. And my grandmother put hers in a trust fund, and now it's trickled down to my brother and I because my grandma passed, my mom passed, now it's he and I. And I'm like, if this man, and then, this lawyer called one. I got looked at the statement one day. I said, man, this dude is robbing us. And I called my aunt. She was in head of it. She was like, well, he's been with the family. I said, I don't care if he's been with the family 400 years. This dude is robbing us. I said, you look at you in charge. So I called him. I say, man, this just don't make sense. How are you making more money than I am? I know you're the lawyer, but you get more money than me. He was like, well, your great grandfather almost lost his land during the Great Depression. I said, man, I don't give a damn about all that. You look at my aunt's in charge because I will fire you right now. I run this myself because you robbing these people. I said, I'm not tripping. I said, but some of these people in my family, they may need this money. But anyway, during the Great Depression, my great grandfather had accumulated all this land that he worked on. And 204, well, he had more than that because he gave the lady that used to drive him around when he couldn't drive, he gave her 20 acres. Just wrote it off to her, So if he could do that during the Great Depression, surely I in 2025 can do something. Yeah. He did all that with the opportunities that they didn't have back then, So, and there's still a lot of stuff I haven't done. It's still a lot of stuff. Everything that I'm saying that I recommend to people, sometimes I'm talking to myself, like take the time to read, take the time to look, and take the time to do this.
I agree.
Like I want a living will. Could go get one tomorrow, but I haven't done it because I keep procrastinating. Because if you don't have one,
yeah,
when something happen, your stuff going to probate, and then everybody might not think they're gonna get what they're gonna get until that probate is done. But if you have a living will, you can bypass that process. And for anybody that's wondering, yeah, I do have a degree in business and a minor in finance, so I ain't just talking out the side of my neck. So, but I don't care about no charging people right now. I think our people need to know. They need to be made aware of
the family wealth, man.
That's okay though.
But I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, man. I mean, I hang around. I just don't want to keep you up and keep everybody else up because I did that.
My bedtime come for 3 o'clock.
Yeah, he was teaching.
Yeah, it's a passion, David. It's a passion. Believe it or not, man. Probably not tonight. I might play PlayStation or something. Don't y'all judge me though.
Oh no, I like
I sit up and turn YouTube on and just watch some finance videos. I might watch some homestead video because I love learning, man. And if it's something new, I'm even more intrigued. Like, you know, ever since I came on y'all Chapel channel and showed y'all my flower, it ain't been doing too good. My plant or whatever this thing is.
You still gotta take care. Hey, you can't show it and leave it alone. You still gotta take care.
No, I ain't leave it alone. But you know what? I put it outside the other day because it just looked bad. I let it get a little sunlight. Man, I got in the bed. It was late too, and it started thundering. I heard some rain. I said, "Man, I hope Luther all right out there. Luther, you got to be brave because I ain't getting out this bed, man." I checked on man.
Norris.
I didn't get no sleep, man. I was thinking about this plan all night. As soon as I got out the bed, man, I went out there. I swear it ain't cold. I looked at it. It had like kind of opened up and sprouted up a little bit outside. Well, I ain't gonna leave you out here. I'm gonna bring you in because if I fit to get you again, I might not be that lucky. So I think it's about. I done had it about 3 years. I don't know how old it is, but
sometimes, as long as it ain't freezing, that plant might be doing good outside. As long as it ain't getting no freeze.
No, it was about 60. It was about 60. It was other night when it got a little chilly.
Plants like that kind of weather, man.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all mean I ain't getting no sleep that night? Well, it was a thunderstorm going on too. I don't know about that.
That's probably why you get no sleep.
I hate to tell you, they like rain too.
Well, I knew that probably. Somebody just asking, but I'm totally
just asking. She must be short.
Yeah, she just because I said, "Oh, Jubby about the PlayStation." Yeah, man, that's really how I kind of sometimes relax because my brain like don't stop.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that you say that, that's one of the things right there. When I turned 58 years old, my mind stopped spinning like it was. It's time to go to bed. Dog, where the pen at? Where I gotta write this down. Gotta write that down. My mind is always going. When I turned 58, it seemed like something said. Now I only think of actually what I say. I'm gonna think about all that spinning in the head. I don't do that anymore.
That's good.
When I turned 58 years old, that is the best sleep I ever had for 2 weeks.
See, that's what I was going to say. For other than sleep purposes, mine is usually like and even right here, and I'll show you. Like I put some stuff in my notes, but I still use a spiral notebook and a number 2 lead pencil. And the reason I do that, in case I make a mistake, I want to erase it. I don't want no scribbles. I already can't read it as it is. I don't need no help with a bunch of scribbles. But and I wake up like my phone. The only reason, if nobody's here, if my phone is in the bed, I may have a thought. I can just reach over, grab my phone, open my notes, and put it in my notes, and go, and I'll go right back to sleep. But it's the same reason a lot of people ask me, and I don't even talk about them that much. I have 6 YouTube channels and a podcast, and I run them off. I'm the janitor, I'm the director, I'm the cameraman, I'm everybody. Hey. You know, and so I went to the doctor. I said, "Hey, man, my mind I can't sleep. My mind won't start right." They gave me some pills. I'm not taking that. I said, "Never mind. I ain't got but one more choice, and I'll just take this race of mine and put it to use and do something productive till I get sleepy." It ain't nothing I can sit up right now. I won't tonight probably, but I can sit up right now and record 5 videos back to back like that on 3 different channels, 3 different niches, and go outside and get some fresh air, look at a squirrel, and come back in. Start over. You know? Hey, Cropper, why that picture look like you smiling at me, man? But it's your avatar. You look like, every time I look up, I think Cropper really there, man.
And I don't even know why they didn't change that avatar. I changed my.
Because it kind of look like
Why are you smiling at that man, Crapper? Why are you smiling at
you
that
in
man?
this, man? They gonna think you just smiling, like you like laughing at an everlasting joke.
hey, that's that ooh wee, man. No.
Ooh, something, man. So snake plant likes the cold. And okay, I need to see. Just asking, man.
That's what that plant is, a snake plant.
Mother-in-law plant. Yeah, snake plants.
It's an 8 plant right now.
They live in the cold. They don't really like cold. That's a tropical plant. You can't leave it out.
All right, I'm confused now. Do it or do it not?
No, it's a tropical plant, but it will live outside, and especially during the spring, fall, it will live outside. But in the wintertime, you got to bring that plant in.
Bring it inside.
Well, it's been. I think it had a better shot when I was in my house and didn't really even pay attention. I don't know if it was getting sunlight all the time. Not. And
yeah, that's what it is.
Now that I'm over here trying to take care of it and opening the blinds and watering it. How often do you water a snake plant? Because I didn't heard.
You don't have to water them that often. Probably once. I say once a month.
Oh hell! No wonder it's having problems.
Yeah,
I'd have probably flooded it.
Yeah, you don't water them certain plants like that. You don't water them. It's some grassy type plants. I don't know what that other one like pampas grass, the house plant. You can't water that a lot either.
I'm looking at it now. Y'all don't think I'm just looking. See, I was watering it every Thursday, but not a lot, just a little.
You drown.
I'll go to every 2 weeks.
I'm gonna go there.
That depends.
I'm
on
telling you, every 3 weeks. I'm telling you, I got it.
It's totally dry. Okay, give it a little bit.
Can I? If I put it outside, will that the cold air soak up some of that water?
Well, it's gonna. Where you at? You in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to bring that plane in next week because it's gonna get down to 31 here.
Yeah, it feels like it's 31 out there now, but it's saying right now. It's saying over here. Who is that? I killed my wife's snake plant.
Cato family killed my
overwatering. Oh no, that's what's wrong with it, man. At least I know I done solved the mystery. Hey, y'all, I know everything about investing.
But they ain't
worth a damn with these plants, though.
Hey, you know the two names for that plant, right?
Man, don't tell me nothing scary because this plant ain't gonna be inside.
No, it ain't scary.
It ain't scary. It's called a snake plant and a mother-in-law plant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ain't got no mother-in-law, so
don't kill it.
I'm not gonna fill it in, but when you think about it, you'll laugh from it. A snake plant and a mother-in-law.
My spiral notebook. Where my pencil at, man? I gotta write that down. Now I got to riddle the saw tonight, man.
No, I'm telling you not to leave it out there. Just asking, don't leave it out there. Aloe the same way. You can't leave that out there in the wintertime.
Yeah, no.
And aloe don't like some aloe don't like direct sun.
Right.
Oh well, yeah.
I get snake plants growing in my backyard all the time. Cactus and snake plants, they grow out here. They just grow.
Oh, they grow in Georgia like that?
Yeah.
See, I want to grow me a fruit though, man, a vegetable or something.
Hey man, get you a lemon tree, man. Grow you a lemon tree.
I'm in an apartment, David. I can't grow no tree.
Oh, man, you gonna put this lemon tree in a flower pot, man. That thing ain't gonna get that big. It's gonna get big, but it'll take years for that plant to get. Lemon trees kind of grow medium, slow to. They don't grow fast.
Crap, what you growing over there, man? What you growing over there?
I got lemon and lime.
Everything.
Yeah, I got lemon and lime.
How long do it take these lemons to bloom or sprout or whatever they call it?
Well, it just depends on how well you take care of it.
You can get a dwarf lemon tree.
Mm-hmm. And it depends on how well you're taking care of that tree, because by the sound of your snake plant.
You just lost me. Copy, you just lost me talking about it. Depending on how well you take care of it, and I'm out. Is it any kind of tree or plant I can get that grows something that I ain't got to do nothing that much like what I'm doing now and not kill it?
No, it ain't gonna be that hard, bro. I promise you, man. Plants, man. To me, if you learn about plants, you can learn a lot about humans or life.
What is the name of that plant, David? That it's a flower, and they just stick it in water.
Hey,
it's the plant. You
just
take the dirt and everything away for it. You just stick it in the water.
No,
It's-
I want to have
it's a
some
lot
kind of
of stuff like
relationship
that,
with
though.
the plant. Now, Jigs, I don't want to just treat it like that, stick it in the water. No, I want to have a relationship. I mean, I don't talk to the plant now.
You mean ivy?
Hey, is it true you're supposed to talk to the
Yeah,
plant? If that's the problem, I'm neglected, I'm drowning, man.
No, you ain't got to talk to them, but it's good
That
to
works for
play
some
music. And it's good to play music. And some people do talk to plants because it's a live organism. You know what I'm saying? It's live. Trees are live. Trees are looking back at you, laughing at you.
Well, they ain't got no ears. When I see some ears, though, then I start talking.
Hey, we say they ain't got no ears,
Them
right?
leaves,
It might not
they
be
got a
the
bunch
ears
of
that
ears.
it might not be no
Them
ears
leaves got
like
a bunch of
you,
ears.
but I bet you that tree can hear.
Yeah. And then again, you got a lot of people just Lady Dagger said do microgreens, and
I
then
ain't
you
gonna
got
never look
Cheryl
at
Norris
this
that
tree
do
the same,
grow
man.
hydroponics.
I'm serious, Kemp. I'm serious, man. Trees are good for humans, man. You go hug a tree and you can lose a lot of that negative energy. This is real.
I hugged a couple of trees, but I wasn't worried about no energy. I think it was when I was in the Navy.
No. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying trees are good for humans.
What
Straight up.
state you in, Lady Daggett?
Hey man, now they turning me around. They turning me. I'm gonna call you David. I like Cropper, but I'm gonna call you David.
That is cool.
But I like
You know
Cropper
David.
though. I don't like I'm gonna call you Cropper. I don't want to sound like everybody else.
Yeah, you know David is cool.
I was out on the lemon tree, but now they reeling me back in. Cause Just Asking and Lady Dagger, they over here talking about some dwarfs. A little bitty lemon tree. Well, if they ain't gonna have no lemons, I'm gonna lose interest.
No, it's gonna have lemons. It's gonna get lemons as long as
I just thought about something. I don't even like lemons. Can we grow
what
some?
state you in?
limes. You can grow grapefruits. You can grow oranges.
Lady Daggett, what state you in?
Who, me? Texas.
Lady Daggett.
Oh,
I've been knowing her way longer than you, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Lady Daggett.
I don't know Lady Daggett.
Is she in Texas?
I don't know. I'm in Texas. I don't know where Lady Dagger is.
Yeah, I don't think Lady D. I think Lady D up north somewhere.
Okay.
I think she's in the north.
So
New Jersey.
Jersey.
And I don't want no lemon tree. I don't like nothing.
You're gonna have to get some cold stuff, Lady Daggett.
Broke said get a Satsuma Mandarin. And matter of fact,
I can't even tell nobody what I got. If I get that, they go, "What you got? I got a Sacha Macha something. I can't even pronounce it."
And I would suggest that you do look into what J3. No, not J3. What Broke man went Broke Grown Out the Box and Gui, along with Honey Girl. But yeah, go to that nursery. Go to Madison Citrus Nursery, man, and check out some plants. They ship. So see if
it's
something
right down the street from my house, man. I mean, like
literally. You need to go there and check out what kind of trees they got, just to.
And I'll say this to you too, in favor of that young man in Madison. Nurseries grow trees for real. Box stores don't.
Well, I don't know what this is. It just looked like a store with some plants outside. I don't know. I gotta go. What is it called again? I gotta go in and ask if they're a box store.
What state you in?
It ain't Callaway.
I don't watch Broke Farmer before. I don't watch his channel. Now I got Cropper. You got a channel too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I watched Broke Farmer, and he didn't know it. I wasn't about to say, "Hey, I was up in there," and then somebody asked me a planting question. I ain't know the answer, so I just would be in there. But I virtually met Broke Farmer back with when Miss T interviewed me.
Well, that's one of the things right there.
So you should have known.
You don't have to know gardening, but somebody gonna help you with it. Somebody gonna teach you what you need to know, or something. They're gonna put you on the right track.
Well, like when she interviewed me, I don't even think she was in the garden. I think she was doing.
No, she wasn't. She was not into gardening. Said that she was never gonna do it. And look at her now.
She wasn't in the gardening then. So that's why. And I just saw a bunch of people that had garden names. I didn't know the homestead was, and then I think she explained it, and I saw all the names, and I said, okay. So Lisa say, hey, that's one of my,
there you go.
Lisa, how you know? Hey, Lisa everywhere. Lisa J. Stocks, that's
But Lisa be over here.
That's what I was talking. That's what I didn't say who, but I said we had did a thing,
interview,
a live together. Yeah, Lisa J.
Oh, that's what it was, Lisa.
We everywhere.
That was last week or the week before, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've done a few collabs together on her. I think we did one on her channel. one on my channel. Then we recently did one on my channel.
Right.
So
Yeah, we need to try to get these finances together, people, for real, for real.
We need to get the finances, and we need to get you started in some kind of garden. Hydroponics would be a good one for you.
well, I'm gonna try to do them simultaneously because I'm pretty close to where I want to be with this channel as far as getting it monetized. Then it's gonna go.
Good night, bro. Farmer. Have a good one, bro.
It's gonna go into a more of a just helping people's thing, but I need a plan. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got time to be out there messing with it all day now.
Well, truthfully speaking, bro, that's my whole purpose of coming on YouTube is to help somebody. I got 2 channels, and I say my grandkids, when they get some age on them, they could take the B channel or they could take this farm channel. And me, hopefully, I'm hoping my girls will do the B's and the boys will do the farm channel. So, because that's basically what my name is, Johnson 3 Grandsons.
But, that's what they stand for?
Yeah. But actually,
where
there's
the hell Jags come from then?
Miss T.
So Johnson 3 grandson.
Right.
You
At
got
that
some
time-
towels too.
at
You
that
got
time-
like your own brand and stuff.
At that time, I only had 3 grandsons.
So what you got now?
Now I got 5.
So
No,
you're gonna change it. You can't do that because they're gonna think you're trying to copy the Jackson 5.
I got 4 grand boys and 2 grand girls.
Man, you gonna change the name or you just gonna leave it like it is?
No, it's gonna stay the way it is. They asked me about changing the name before because it was Johnson J3GS. And I said I was going to change, but I said, no, ain't no need to change it. Everybody knows.
Just make it J5GK,
No.
Johnson 5 grandkids or something.
It'll stay the same way it is, and they all benefit from it, providing they put their foot in.
Don't put no J5 on that.
J3, I'm here to tell you, they ain't going to work like that.
But don't put no J5 on there. He'll think he Jackson 5.
Yeah, that's what I just said. You gonna have to wait till it's a 6 would then be J6.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Don't they have a Jaguar XJ7? Okay.
Yeah, we need Infinity side. I wouldn't even put no number because they keep going. You're gonna keep having to change. Just put JJ.
Whoa, take care of yourself. You're for real.
I don't think there's no more boys coming from my. I don't think my son gonna have no more boys.
JGK don't sound right. That don't even sound cool. No. JGK, that's a tongue twister.
JG.
Take the number out so you ain't got to keep up with these grandkids, and then you're gonna have to change the S to a K. You think you sit on there and believe that young lady ain't gonna be mad when she get bigger? And once you tell her what the X means,
well, the girls could have JGD.
What is that about?
Johnson's granddaughters.
Okay.
So you got 2 channels for the sons and the daughters.
That's one for the boys, one for the girls.
That's
why it's JGDB Haven.
That's your brother, right? That's what you be saying on that other.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's really your brother or if it's a make-believe dude. Because I had a dude named Thurston, and I had everybody looking for Thurston. But it was no real Thurston. He was just a person I made up.
Listen, my mama had only 1 child. That was me. My daddy had 3 other children, but they're not in all this. My mom, she adopted another one. She's not in this, so it's just me.
Wait. What you mean not in this? What you mean? I feel like me and you FaceTiming right now. We don't forgot about everybody. Get chatting. You telling me
okay.
You got me confused as hell. Talking about name in this and name in this and somebody else. What is in this?
If you hear me talk about my brother, the doctor, that's the actual fella. Me and him are the same age. The thing to this, he's my uncle, but we grew up and people used to.
Is he JGB or whoever?
No.
You be talking about? Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about the actual. He lives in North Carolina.
So
people used to think we were
your
twins.
brother, but he's really your uncle.
He's my uncle, but people thought we were twins. I'm older than he is.
So y'all looking like that much?
No. As kids,
you just thought
we were twins. They thought we were twins because we was in the same household and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But And realistically, my mom only had one child. That was me.
And these other 3 or 4 that they ain't in this. What you ain't answering? What are they not in? That's what they ain't in the JG3 category.
They ain't in the J3GS nor the JGD era.
Yeah, you can get monetized. You can go viral just telling this story. Because by the time you
well, see, that's the thing right there. Good night, just asking. See you tomorrow.
Take that, just asking.
No, it's just that I like having fun with it.
Right.
There was a time where I put it this way: when you tell a joke, you kind of went, "Why folks laughing?" Because it was always the elderly folks telling a joke, and they thought it was funny, but in realistic, it wasn't funny. But now I tell jokes and I do a lot of things, but my desire is still to help people. I will help you before I hurt you. And if I hurt you, there's no reason. So therefore, there's no reason for me to hurt anybody on here. I'd rather help you. I'd rather help everybody as best as I can. Good night. Good night.
Yeah, and now I will say this, at least in my niche, sometimes it's hard to help people because they think you're trying to, sometimes they think you're trying to put them down, and you're not. You just have to ask to point them in the right direction. You have to know certain stuff.
Right.
Or they get frustrated because it's not happening quick enough. It's challenging, but I found ways to do it. It's challenging, but the first thing is, a lot of people, it's easy to go broke overnight, but it's hard as heck to get a lot of money overnight.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's easy to go broke overnight, but it's going to take time and a strategy. Anything I do, it's a strategy behind it. It's like if I'm driving to the grocery store, it's not. Obviously, it's not one if I'm trying to grow a plant, but anything else I do is a strategy, So,
well, you got to have a strategy, and this whole life, you got to have some kind of strategy.
Yeah, and one of the things I ended a live stream with the other day do you think enough of yourself to invest in yourself?
That's what I need to get to.
Yeah.
Do you like yourself, love yourself, believe in yourself enough to invest in yourself? Because nobody, like Jay said it earlier, we all agree, all 3 of us, nobody's going to do it for you. That's why you're doing what I wish a lot more people would do. And that's like, you're looking out for your offspring, the grandsons and the granddaughters and all that, with the names and stuff. And that's good. And that's what we need more of, and I was talking to a young man not long ago, and I was told the same things, that people, I was told by my mother, hey, when you graduate high school, you either going to school, going to college, you're going to work, or you're going to the military. But you're getting out of here. Whatever you're about to do, you're getting out of here.
Same thing my mom said.
And me and this brother was talking. We actually agreed that we may need to take a second look at that. We as parents, guardians, grandparents, whatever we are, because
speak on it, Rob.
A lot of these kids today, they're not ready to be quote unquote out there.
Yes.
You ain't 25. You ain't grown until you're 25. 25.
And I mean, if you're a male, because we mature slower than females. So a lot of times when we're in such a rush, and we as me, I was one of them fathers, we're in a rush to get the kid out the house, we might be really making ourselves in a rush to have more of a liability in the long run.
Excuse me. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, it is. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Gotta do something here. But
although I don't celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving.
That's something that people need to think about. We're pushing our young people out there to the wolves. And these young people aren't like the young people of yesteryear.
They see what we're doing.
They different, man. They are way
even 30-year-olds and stuff. That majority of still ain't.
You know,
But you know what's good though, Rob?
what's that?
Being an older person, I realized I'm young, but I forgot it. You got to stay in contact with younger people.
Yes. You know, I make jokes on my channel. I already know what the word is, but I'll be like, yeah, man, you know, this or that, or they call me school, and it better be Mr. School. And I looked at my analytics one day on, I want to say on the investing channel. My number one age group was 18 to 24 or whatever it was. It was a young group.
Like, see, that means your channel is for youngsters, and they want to know.
It's because I'm rocking a different baseball hat or something. I don't know, and like
no, because you teaching.
Yeah, as long as you show them that you legitimately care. If you show, I was reading Cheryl's thing, like I have grandchildren, they're not trying to do the labor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're not trying to work for other people.
Yeah. Right. And I would say if a person can have their own, it's a great feeling. That's just I don't about bragging and I just like the fact that I can go when I want to, not wake up when I want to, not go to bed, but just go. If I want to leave Dallas, and I got a call this morning a text from my brother, and I finally called him back. It was like 12:30. I said, "What's up, man?" And he said, "Hey, man," he had texted me, "What am I doing for Thanksgiving?" I said, "I don't know, nothing, probably chilling." And he said, "How would you feel?" He said, "I'm gonna propose something to you, and it's up to you." And then he got quiet. I say, "Hey, man, you still there?" He said, "Yeah, I'm here. Just give me a minute." But I could hear him choking up. And I'm like, he said, "Just give me." I said, "No, take your time." Because I could hear him choking. I'm like,
"What's wrong?"
Yeah, man. Well, you know, what's going on? I didn't want to ask him again, but I'm sitting here.
Right, not again. Right. Just let him give time.
I tell you what, man, how would you like to come to Indiana, where he's in Indiana, for Thanksgiving? You'll fly tonight at 7:30. I'm gonna pay for the flight, and you can go back whenever you want to go back. I'm like, man, that sounds good. But dude, it's 12:30. I gotta leave at 5:30. I can't pull that off. You know, I said, the boy, think about it. I think I left my suitcase at the house I just moved out of. I ain't even got a suitcase, which I didn't. I said, well, here's what I'm gonna do, man. He said, well, you just digest it or whatever word you use, and then let me know. I said, all right, I'm gonna go to Ross and get me a carry-on suitcase just in case I'm gonna need one anyway. But I end up not going outside. The earliest I can come is tomorrow morning, man. And to be honest, I don't want to. You and your family be enjoying Thanksgiving. You got to stop there to come to get me at the airport, or I got to catch an Uber, and it's 32 degrees. I ain't trying to do all that. So he but his reason for doing it was, man, family. You know, we talk about it.
Right, you sure?
We have these pipe dreams, I'm gonna call them, because we just had a family. We lost a family member. We didn't, and at the funeral, you hear the same thing. We need to do this more often. We don't need to get together like this. You know, and it resonated with him. And I was like, man, that's a good gesture. You know, and I ain't trying to get in your pockets, man. But if you tell me you just came up with this today, and you talking about me flying today, this got to cost a lot of money, man. I'm having a hard time justifying doing all this. And I didn't go but just the thought, man, just the thought. If more of us think like that. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't think like that. I wouldn't think about flying nobody nowhere, but just the thought. It just meant so much to me. And I'm like, man, it made my day. I'm like, man, you know, I didn't want to go, but I didn't know how to tell him no, because he had that offer, you know.
How you doing? Good evening, Andrew. Happy Thanksgiving. Andrew.
But I think as long as you got Lisa J. Stocks, myself, as couple other people, Kenan Grace, Chris Sane, Larry Jones, these people that are on YouTube that are talking about finance, and everybody I just named, pretty down to earth people. I ain't never met them personally, but I know Lisa's met a couple of them. But they're down to earth in their presentation, man, and they can get people right. And I recommend listen to me, get different perspectives. So everybody speaking to you, Crop. I'm about to be quiet, man.
That's the good thing.
He's been speaking to me because, you know, when I the people just know me like that, man. When the people hit the room, I always speak first, pretty much, if I'm looking at the screen. So now that's
she said you're the only one she haven't met.
Well, we got to change that, Lisa. Lisa's met a lot of, I mean, like, what made me follow Lisa is I was watching, I tell her the story, and she didn't know at the time. I was watching this guy that I follow, and he was like, hey, go check out Lisa J. Stocks, man. I'm telling you, she is good. I said, well, if he says she's good, I'm going to check her out right now.
Right.
And from that moment on, I've been following her, subscribed right off the bat. Not because he said I had to hear it, and it just.
And me,
I put this part in there, bro. You got a community that's trying to help each other to grow and stuff like that. But then when this financial side comes in, which is you guys, the investment side, gives us the knowledge that we can do more than what we got and what we're doing, so that we're making investments that we can prosper bigger in the garden field.
Yeah, because this YouTube channel ain't got no business.
We go
YouTube channel ain't what, Cropper?
I said it don't have no business being for nothing. I'm sorry, J3. I just had to say that because this don't have. This should not be for naught. This should be for something.
What, the YouTube?
Heck yeah! All these people we know. I'm talking about just the group of people that we know. Man, it shouldn't be no way we shouldn't be moving.
Well, I'll tell you on YouTube.
YouTube is just a platform. It's just access to people.
YouTube is a vehicle. I tell people YouTube is a vehicle. It's a vehicle for me to get me to my destination. Now, my destination is not YouTube. I forgot what year it was, but we had a meetup, a content creator meetup in Dallas. Different niches. It wasn't just finance. It was all cooking, family, variety. It was just all kind of people. And it was amazing because it was all Black people, and I had never been around. I forgot how many people. It ended up being like 30 people. But the core, it started out, it was supposed to be 3 people, and then it kept growing and growing and growing. But I had never been around the core group. None of us cared about subscribers. None of us cared about subscriber count. None of us cared about who was making more money. We just fellowshipped. We had a good time. And I said, man, I like that. And it kept resonating in my mind. So I reached out to him and I said, I'm thinking about creating some, but I'm not going to be in charge of it. Nobody's going to be in charge, but I want to create something. And it was like, and the first guy, he's like, man, I like that. Yeah, I'm down with it. And we created what we called the Alliance. And it was all content creators. And at the time when we created this in whatever year it was, I want to say I did the math. And I think I did a post on Instagram. We together had no more than, we didn't even have 10,000 subscribers. And it was like maybe 12. It was like 6 different YouTubers. Last time I checked, it's all together collectively, we had like 300 and some thousand subscribers.
Dang.
It was through, they said, so what's your vision? And we did a Zoom call and everything. I said, if you think about the Alliance, when you think of NATO being in the military, no one's really in charge, but don't nobody mess with them. And this ain't about messing and being thugged out and stuff, but my vision, if they're watching you, if we get your people to watch me and my people to watch you, and then all our people watching each other,
that's it.
We about to explode.
Yes.
That's my vision. They was like, I like this. And there's a guy, Information Man Show. He asked me, he said, man, I love what you're doing. You think you can get all these people on my channel? I said, I doubt it. I don't know, man. We talking about 8 couples. I was the only one that wasn't coupled up. Everybody, and it wasn't planned, like it just happened. And I said, yeah, man, I'll try. And we went on there, and it was a 3-hour live stream. It was, does Black love still exist? And to see, I looked at it the other night, but to see where we were and where we are now. Matter of fact, one member of the Alliance of our group, they just started a second channel. They just finished a book they're about to publish. And their second channel is by Black-owned spirits. If you drink, everything's Black-owned. I don't drink, so I still support them, but one of the channels, they had a child and he wanted to be involved. They let him get involved, teaching him they had a cooking channel. They got their own spices. And now they got this child that took them from when I want to know them. Yeah, when I first met them, they had less than 2,000 subscribers. Now I just looked the other day, they got 240,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I need to know them.
That's a little event we all need to get into.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what we did. It goes farther than that, Jake. So I got a call one day. They said, hey, they call me Unc. Hey, Unc, how would you feel about going on a cruise and hosting a YouTube forum? Me and Elevate with Vern, a young lady out of New York. I said, yeah, I'll be down with that. I'll do it. Well, we ended up 70 content creators. Majority, I would say 98% were African American. And I've never witnessed anything like it. And camaraderie, even just the meeting before we even got to the ship, just the first night when to sit there and to talk to people that you've watched for a couple of years and you admire, to see it and meet them in person and laugh and man, it was, and the forum is actually, I think, yeah, part of it is on YouTube. The whole thing is on YouTube, actually. I might post it on my community tab tonight or tomorrow, but just seeing all that, man, it was cool. And it showed me that we can do it. We as Black people can do it, man. And now I've been on the other side of that on YouTube. I've been in more drama than you can ever imagine. But I noticed it all had one thing in common. There was always a female involved at the time. So,
no.
You know, I wouldn't put my business out there no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was. If like you just said, James, if the investment community can get with the farming community, not get with, but
come together.
Yeah. Like I have a series, and Lisa was on there. I don't think we weren't technically part. We just did a collaborate. Well, she may have been, I can't remember, but it's called Investing Simplified. What I'm doing is I'm having everyday people come on there. We're not, we don't have to talk about stocks, crypto, and all that, but I want to hear what they're doing to save or prepare for the future. It could be saving to get a farm to get to their grandkids. That's a form of saving, just to give other people ideas, something they haven't thought about that may not be stocks. It may not be no crypto, ETFs and all this stuff. It might be something that we never thought about. I was in a live earlier and they was talking about a egg separator or something. And I said, egg separator. And this dude, he don't even know me. He said, hey, invest with Rod. Sound like an investment plan. You may want to look at that. I said, you 2 steps behind. I'm already thinking about it. So and I'll say this here, and I am going to raise up, man. If we spend all these years working hard for our money, why not make our money work hard for us?
Right.
I second that.
We just have to get this knowledge of how to do this.
Yeah. And lady got it right. Yeah. It is.
And that's one of the things I want to do. When I get to 150, it's going to prosper my family and other people. I'm not going to say I want my own little piece of the world. But I want my own little place where that you have a community that you can trust on each other. Not have to go to the outside looking in, but you're inside and we're working as a team.
Boy, that would be so good.
And it like I mean, I just think, man, growing up in Arkansas, and I look at where I grew up in a super small town, like population, it's probably like 4,000, 6,000 then, 6,000 people. And I remember when I moved to California, man, I never forget this guy said, oh man, you're from Arkansas, you a little country hick with the twang. I said, I tell you what, man, you go ahead and have your fun, because when I learned this city stuff, the most dangerous combination you have is a country boy that can survive in the city, because you can't go where I'm from. You ain't no
go down now. That's right.
Ain't no pro football teams. Ain't nothing there but some trees and some corners, and you got to know how to play the dozens. You wouldn't make
it. You got to find your way in the country.
Huh?
You got to find your way in the country.
Exactly. So, and I used to say stuff, man, just the country saying, I mean, I got teased so much. So I look at life as, man, it ain't gonna always be peachy and rosy, but I don't regret anything I've been through. Nothing. And I tell people I was on Mount Everest and I've been in the Grand Canyon. I've had all the money you can imagine. I've been broke as a joke. And in 2010, for anybody here that's still here, I'm a living testament. In 2010, dead broke. Dead broke. I'm talking about eviction notices on the apartment. Repo man looking for my car, having to park. David, I had to park off 360 at one apartment and walk on the side of 360, and ain't no sidewalk.
Right.
So you got a black dude in the middle of the night with a trench coat and it's cold with 2 Kroger bags walking down the side of the highway. I was asking him to go to jail.
just so the man wants to see you ride.
Especially out 360.
And in 2010, and I was like, man, how did this happen? And I had just got out the military, so I didn't know what I wanted to do. The retirement wasn't enough, and I wasn't smart enough to start downsizing my debt. My debt was still the same. My pay shrunk because all I'm getting is retirement and not regular pay, and it was just terrible. But I kept grinding, and it's just a living testament, man. You can't quit. You know, it's gospel song. They say we fall down, we would. We fall down, but we get up.
We get up.
I remember that song.
Arkansas. I'm from little bitty. I usually don't tell nobody, Cheryl, but since Jegs was nice enough to let me on the panel, I'm from Dumas, Dumas. Little small towns, southeast of Pine Bluff.
Hey, they used to have this little song saying Cheerios pushing to the bottom of the bowl, and then they rise to the top.
Man, I need next time I come over here, I gotta be ready. I'm ready, but I don't know if I can write out. Say that again, Cheerio. I think I remember that. Cheerio. Push them to the bottom of the bowl and watch them rise to the top.
Yep, push them to the bottom of the bowl, and then they rise to the top.
And they most definitely will.
That's about as true as it get right there. So if I could just say to everybody, man, it's about to get rough out here, and I think it's gonna get rough for everybody. I really don't. Me and my brother was talking. I said, man, it's so funny. People, all these people move to these neighborhoods. I mean, I'm in a nice neighborhood. Well, where you think the people that go rob people go to when they ready to rob people? They ain't gonna rob people in the bad. They gonna go to the good neighborhood. Common sense. I mean, a lot of
what's happening probably, you know, it's intentional, but we gotta hold on.
It's okay. So my Parksdale, I've never been there, Cheryl. I've heard of Ashley County. I've heard of Parksdale. I've never been there. I know my daughter is still in Little Rock, and I have other family in Little Rock. So yeah. So
what about Texarkana County? You know what Texarkana County is, right?
Yeah, I had to drive through there when I drove. I drove down to Arkansas twice, man. Going out in mind, but once you cross Texarkana, Cropper.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's a long drive because you got the highway and just a bunch of pine trees. I need just some cows, some horses, or something. I mean, just some trees. I mean, you know what it reminded me of, Jed? It reminded me of when I was in the Navy out to sea. You could be the wind 1,000 miles overnight and go outside and it look like you ain't moved nowhere.
Nice.
Still the same.
I'm driving from Texarkana to Little Rock. Like I could be going 100 miles per hour and like I ain't moved nowhere because it looked the same, man.
How many of you people in this chat still cooking right now? Put a 1 in the chat if you're still cooking.
Put a 0 if you never started.
Well, I need to put a big 0.
There's a bunch of ones in here.
I'll put a 0.0 if you just taking your fork.
Let me go put my 1 up in this chat.
Let me see. Zeros.
Put my 0 up in there.
I just Lady Jagger just finished.
I know I got a 0. I ain't cooking.
Zero.
Think alike.
Man, look at him, man. I got my fork ready though.
Hey, Jay, the next question is anybody in the Dallas area? Put a 2 in the
Hey, you might have to,
we can meet in person tomorrow. I'll give y'all investment like that. I finish hitting the dress.
Hey, you might have to visit Crop and get some of that cereal.
Hey, man. We can try. Push it to the bottom of the bowl.
But I love this, man. And ever since I've been coming into this homestead, ever since I came to this, whether it was Tampa or here, it's just always the same vibe, man. It's just warm, welcoming, and people trying to help people.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
Lisa, what you cooking? Lisa said she cooking soup. I'm telling you, man, I got a gourmet turkey sandwich that's gonna turn this planet out tomorrow.
she said,
Gourmet. Whoa. You said a gourmet turkey sandwich?
Sandwich cropper. Hey, I don't know. I think Chick-fil-A, if they close on Sunday, they probably close them. I don't know what I'm gonna have for the sides, man.
They close.
Maybe 7-Eleven got some of that microwave macaroni.
Get some of the microgreens or something.
Hey man,
no.
I thought about
No,
that.
that's
I
what
told
I
my
was gonna
brother I
say.
wasn't coming. I was like, I'm gonna be hungry. I don't know what tomorrow.
Cheryl said she's been prepping since Monday, so I mean she ain't started yet either.
Hey, Cheryl, what state you in, Cheryl?
Cheryl, you might well forget about that Thanksgiving.
Wait, you've been preparing since Monday. I was Monday. What's it? Tuesday?
She might be saying she's preparing to eat.
Cheryl,
After church, tribal corporation have earned the deer. Oh, okay.
Hey, what is the tribal corporation?
He's in Alaska. He's in Alaska.
Oh, hand out the reindeer. Oh man, no, dog.
But that's
Andrew,
but that's
you might want to come over here and get some of this gourmet turkey sandwich.
No, I'll take some of that reindeer.
Yeah, that's probably their culture over there though, to eat that reindeer.
Hey man, hey y'all, don't once again don't y'all judge me. It's some reindeer out there.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't look like that Rudolph reindeer. They bigger than that.
I know they ain't got no red nose.
No. I'm talking about the fact that they ain't that small. They big.
Yeah.
So Andrew,
big elks and big deers and all that.
Andrew, you having reindeer soup? You gonna have just by chance? You gonna have any dressing or macaroni and cheese or greens in there?
Hey, Andrew, I tell you what you can do. Email him a plate.
Oh no, dog. I don't want you to waste your money, man. It's hard out here right now. Don't waste your money sending me there because I
hey, you know what I said, Rob? I said email him a plate.
Email him a plate.
Oh, email. I thought you said mail me a plate. Like you can drive things.
No, email. He gonna take a picture and email you the picture.
Hey, Andrew, if you on Instagram, send it to at Investing with Rod or at Points Blank Travel. Any one of them at Investing with Rod. I please do. I want to see this, man. I don't want to see the before and after though.
I guarantee it might look so good. He gonna be trying to lick on the screen.
Oh no, I ain't. He would have told me it was a reindeer. I might have, but no. You know, I used to want a barbecue joint, Jizz and Cropper, man. I went to this place in Arkansas, man, the best barbecue I ever had in my life. Looked like a strong wind was going to blow the building down.
Man, I just heard, wait a minute. It's a place in Arkansas because I like watching these First Amendment audit videos. And this brother, they just pulled over and took him to jail. He owned a wing spot in Arkansas somewhere. I forgot that dude's name.
A wing spot?
Yeah. It looked like it was off the chain too. But it looked like it was in the backwoods, one of them country towns though.
I don't know that. I ain't heard that one.
Well,
I tell you what, that place I went to, because I asked the lady, I said, ma'am, do you mind? I said, my dream, I was young too, man, probably like 23, 24. I said, my dream is to get a barbecue restaurant. I really wanted one. And I said, you know, anyway, look in the kitchen. Cropper, we went back there, man, and the grill wasn't closed all the way. She had one of them big smokers, like in the industrial night. One inside, grills everywhere. And I said, I wonder why she got the grill on. She got to know what she's doing. This stuff is good. Man, I saw these four legs hanging out the grill. I said, what the hell is that? She was smoking a deer, man. Oh, deer.
And I bet you would have ate that.
Hey, I would have. I ain't gonna lie. I would have tried because they could cook.
I'm telling you, I bet you would have ate that.
I would have. I've had deer before. I just never had reindeer. I've had deer. I grew up in I've had possum, squirrel, coon.
Yeah, make sure
deer,
you get some rest, Michelle.
Okay. Sure, take care of yourself. Yeah, I ain't had no possum and no coon.
Oh, I was little. Oh, it wouldn't happen now, but I would, whatever my grandpa ate. Hey, boy, you want something cool? Yeah, you eat it. I want some. Yep.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's
Plus, you
good.
ain't had no choices back then. If you didn't, it wasn't none of this stuff they do today. Hey, mama, I don't want no neck bones tonight.
Oh,
You better eat it and chew the bones too. Shoot.
Oh man, no, me and my brother, I tell you, we was kind of smart. Well, we didn't get caught, but we had this big German Shepherd. Boy, he had to be the quickest
Thank
eater.
God, y'all still got a mom.
Don't talk like that, man. I don't even like talking like that. That's by my mom, man. I couldn't even imagine what a lot of people go through, man. I ain't. Ooh.
No. One saying her mom is 90 and the other one is 87.
No, I heard you that. You said, thank God you have
That's a
one.
super blessing, right there.
Yeah. Mine is gone.
Yeah,
my mom passed when I was 22.
See, that hurt.
Yeah, it was rough, but I will say it made me the man I am today.
That hurt.
I lost mine in 2016.
Yeah, it was something else. It was rough, but again, it made well, both my brother and I, the men we are today. So
yeah.
I tell you what, you will be really surprised how much you remember those conversations you had when you were little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even conversations you never thought you'd remember, but yeah, I grew up. Well, we about the same age. We are the same age. I grew up in that era where my mom used to tell me to turn off the TV and go read a book, and we ain't been watching TV for 28 minutes.
Hey, I didn't get that right there. My mom, she didn't tell me go turn off the TV.
Sometimes you look back. Sometimes you look back.
Didn't go off until the channel went off, and then I hit UHF.
No.
But you were only child though.
No, see, my mama was one of them families that spent that $200,000 on that encyclopedia set and spent the rest of their life.
Yeah, mine too.
And my mama used to say, "Hey, you and your brother go in there and read about something. Come tell me about it." But we weren't smart enough. Now we thought we were smart, but we weren't smart enough. She didn't know what we were talking about. Because she always wanted us to give her the encyclopedia so she could read. She didn't even know. We could have told her anything. Yeah, the kangaroos originated in New Jersey. She wouldn't have known. But we and even public speaking, people like you make it seem so natural. I said, and a lot of people don't believe it. I'm an introvert. I'm really an introvert, kind of shy. But she used to tell us, I want y'all to be, if you're on the street corner, I want you to be able to hang if you're on the street corner, or hang if you're in the boardroom, or you hang if you're talking with the president. I want y'all to be that person. And I want to say I was probably 9, my brother was 6, and we taught each other how to play chess, reading the encyclopedia. So that encyclopedia started backfire. Hey, mom, we want a chess set. Well, you don't even know how to play chess. Yeah, we learned from the encyclopedia you bought. But it started costing them money. So,
well, I understand. Shoot, my grandson, I went to my brother's house in North Carolina, and my grandson said, Can I play? He started playing my brother in chess, and then my brother, he got kind of smart, and he said, I tell you what, I'm gonna take all your money. I'm gonna take everything. My grandson left there with a brand new pair of socks.
Wow.
I didn't teach him how to play chess. I got a chessboard sitting around here. I never taught him. But he wasn't nothing but, let me see. He had to have been 5 years old. And he beat my brother in chess. And my brother's the same age I am. And he's 13 years old now.
Andrew Tribbitt, he said he learned how to read from High Times magazine. A lot of people might not remember that magazine.
I do.
Hey man, at least you learn how to read.
Hey, you learned a lot. I like Andrew.
If not, just
Andrew, so you saw it ain't gonna be simple. That's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm like lady. That you got an encyclopedia though, lady. There, you got that Google University, YouTube State College, free education.
You ain't got to read that no more. Just press the button and it'll read it for you.
I almost hate it because Google done got ignorant on you. Now it's AI.
Yeah. We got our
Man, well, whatever it is, it's listening a little too hard because I was in my live last night, not attached to nothing, talking about a hotel in Miami. As soon as I finished the live, yeah,
The
on
hotel
Instagram,
in
all I'm
Miami.
saying is this exact hotel. I'm like, come on, man.
That's where ours came from, Cheryl. That's where my encyclopedias came from.
No, the
Supermarket.
grocery store.
Yep.
Oh no, I get we was
No,
in
they
a
were
different
selling
era.
them though.
We had a little dude walking around selling.
Yeah, that's what we had.
Yeah,
No, we
But
got our
they were selling them in the grocery stores in certain neighborhoods.
This was in New York in 1960, 67, 68.
you
That's
from
probably
New York? You from New York, Jay?
No, I'm originally from Georgia. My family migrated up there in the 60s.
Well, okay. So you lived up there?
Yeah,
Okay.
upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
As I
Yeah.
said before, I have a house up there. I just don't like going up there.
Really? I like New York, man. I like but I like I don't care about no upstates and downs. I like New York, New York.
They just now getting to the point where I don't know you, but how you doing, sir? Now earlier you couldn't say how you doing. You just better keep your mouth closed and keep walking.
Man, when I went to New York, I tried so hard to fit. I bought me a Yankees hat, some shades.
Nah, you don't fit in like that. You got to be from there.
Oh, well, Cropper, it didn't help that I went to, now, out of all the places, this is why I decided to do this. Out of all the places in New York, I went into the Apollo. I didn't want to go to Sylvia's because I figured it was packed. So I went to Caribbean Star, this Jamaican place. Then this dude came up out the blue and choked the woman out on the patio for no reason. It looked like no reason. So I was ready to go. And I couldn't remember how to get back to the subway. So once again, no child judge me. People overlook this, and so have I up until this point. When you go on MapQuest on your phone, they give you the option to go walking or driving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hit the walking. So I'm in Harlem, New York. Obviously not fitting in. Just watch the dude choke a woman out, and my little phone in 300 feet make a right turn. I'm letting the whole world know I ain't from there, right? I made it back to the subway, man. I was like, boy, I'm telling you, man, my life is a movie. Yeah,
Hey, man.
yeah.
Believe it or not, all our lives are movie. Tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Harlem
look
was
back.
scary though, man. Harlem was scary, man.
Yeah.
I've been to Watts, Compton. I lived in South Central LA for a couple of years. Matter of fact, I lived in LA during the Rodney King riots and thought it was fun because I was like 22. I thought, boy, this is off the chain. Never leaving here. I love LA. When Boys in the Hood and came out, I used to have to ride by that little place where Cube shot them two dudes at the end of Boys in the Hood. All that. I went to Harlem.
Lady
That was
Jack,
a different type there. It was a beautiful day, man. But everybody looked like they was shady.
you ever hear of Mom's Mabley?
Mom's
Yeah,
maybe.
I have.
No, what is it? Mom, maybe, Papa's maybe? What you talking about?
No,
Mom's
Mom's
Mabley.
Mabley.
What is that?
He was a black comedian.
Mm-mm.
You never heard of Mom's Mabley?
Mom's Mabel?
Mom's
Mabley.
Mabley.
No,
She used
What
to
you
be
talking
my
about?
babysitter.
Really? What'd she do though? She was a comedian?
She was a comedian, big time comedian back in the.
Right now, look up.
all that.
All right, let me look this up, man. I got about 58 screens over here. Let me look. Okay. M-O-M. How you spell it?
Mom's Mabley.
Mabley.
M-A-B-E-L-Y.
Yeah.
All right. So there was your babysitter. Damn. Well, I bet you ain't do too much because there's one picture, she'll knock you out.
Yeah. I used to have money and stuff. Back then, you get Kool-Aid. You buy packs of Kool-Aid for like 3 cents and stuff. I go buy Kool-Aid. She take it from me. She make a big picture of Kool-Aid and sell them out there on her port, on her steps. Sell them for 10 cents, 25 cents, size of the cup.
Hey, so if you knew, was you there when all that stuff was going on? You knew when Bumpy Johnson and all them was there?
No.
Godfather of horror. Man, that's
I could the day that MLK got shot, I could tell you about that. I was in Brooklyn at that time. I was in Brooklyn when that happened, and I didn't know exactly what was happening, but I knew something happened because everybody was running around just breaking into stuff, acting a fool. They shot him, they shot him, they shot him, they shot him. Folks went broken the A&P, they busted the A&P, went out, stole food. And, somebody got shot. Now y'all just looting everything.
Yeah, because they got this series, I forgot where it is. It was on BET Plus, I think it's on AMC or AMX or something like that. But it's about that Bumpy Johnson. And I watched the movie, and I want to say, Denzel, Larry Fishburne played Bumpy Johnson in the theater when they made it a movie.
Mm-hmm.
But they left a lot out. If you watch this series, they left a lot out how much this man, he was a gangster. Yeah, he was selling drugs, but he did a lot for the community.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember watching it. It was something he did in there that just really, when Malcolm X, if you ever look at this picture of Malcolm X, when he's standing at his house and he got that gun with the banana clip, and he's peeking through the window shade or whatever. No matter where you see this picture, you only see Malcolm X. Well, in this TV show, on the other side of that window was Bumpy Johnson. He was there with them. They were that type, but they never show this in the history books. It's always just
you know who Spike Lee is, right?
Yeah.
That's Red Fox, right? And did you know that?
Crop, you messing with me, right?
I'm not playing with you in that movie. Malcolm X. Spike Lee is Red Fox.
In the movie. Okay, okay. I'm talking about it real life. I'm like, hold up.
That was one of Malcolm X's best friends.
Wow.
Man, these cliques were so tight back then, man. You just look at life and be like, man, all these people knew each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know when I was in Harlem, it didn't look that big. I mean, it didn't look big. I didn't go all over it. I only went down Lenox and
it was
it ain't no more like that, is it?
It ain't what?
Is it the same? It's not even the same as it used to be.
All of it didn't change. All of it didn't change big time.
It looked.
It's not, a lot of us not there.
The sky itself was so beautiful and so clear. It was a couple of clouds up there, but it looked like somebody had painted them up there. And from what they were telling me, the stores that's on the same street as the Apollo, they had updated everything. So you had the Forever 21 and all the stores you would see. It looked like a modern upscale city. I don't know if that's Lenox or 125. I don't know which way it run. But and then one thing that really tripped me out, I mean, I don't know how I felt about it. I guess I felt some kind of way. I wouldn't be talking about it, but they had this tour bus, a double-decker come through, and I didn't see no black people on it. They just wanted to ride through Harlem. It didn't like make me mad at them, but it was that iconic where they had a bus full of people just riding through like on a tour. But
well, that's because those are the people that was planning on buying that place up.
it might have been. It might have been.
Hey, man, y'all just don't know.
Well, we're gonna give it 2 more minutes, fellas.
I'm ready whenever you ain't got.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? I keep you to your word, Jigs. My record for a live stream is 5 hours and 54 minutes. But I ain't about to do it tonight.
Oh, I don't done that. Let me see.
No, man, I'm good.
No, I done what? No, I wasn't on there the whole 25. I think I only did an hour and something. But that's when Miss T and all them other ones was doing the 24-hour.
$6K for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it, man. You know,
yeah,
I believe that. You talking about a month?
San Francisco's like that too, man. I know when I was in the Navy, San Francisco had the highest house allowance for the military when I was out in Cali. And I was out there a couple years ago. I want to say 18, 19. Well, a few years now.
You too, sure.
It was so many homeless people, but they didn't look homeless.
Sure.
And I went in a Starbucks, and this guy was sitting there. He was like, "Hey, man, can you having this change, or can you give me some coffee?" I was like, "Dude, you sitting here with a laptop, man? Why? No." I mean, he had a laptop. He said, "I'm actually homeless." I said, "You don't look homeless to me. You got a whole laptop." He said, we're not your typical homeless people. We can't afford where we're living, so we're out on the streets, but we have jobs. We just don't have anywhere to live. I said, he said, and some of us don't even have jobs. I was like, man, it was, I ain't never seen nothing like this, man.
Mm-hmm. I ain't never been to San Francisco, but I hear.
Oh, you ain't missing nothing, Crawford. Yeah, I wouldn't even waste my mind. I didn't like it. I mean,
Nah,
it was
funny
just hard to get around.
The funny thing is, they used to be. I like the 49ers, but I don't like football like that no more. So, but back in the day, that was my squad, man. The 49ers.
Shoot, in upstate, I was only charging them $900.
1950 to 25 for a 2-bedroom in Jersey.
Man, shoot, I've been cheating myself. Oh,
Wait a minute, is this a month?
Hey man, Crabble,
No.
you might flip out what I'm paying. I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, it ain't like a New York apartment. It's a little bigger, but it's a 1-bedroom apartment.
I'm like 20 minutes.
If I do a good circle, I can see the whole apartment in one turn.
Say, man, let me tell you something.
1,600.
I seen them apartments over there, man.
She said yes, David. 6. Oh, Lord have mercy.
And they ain't doing nothing but putting apartments up out there.
They ain't building no roads. I mean, how are these people gonna get out of here? They're building no streets and flooding this place with apartments. They got right outside where I live. I went to this little thing and I said, well, I saw y'all building was some cows and horses here like a year ago. Now it's apartments and houses. She said, we're a community, it's half apartments and half houses. I said, that's strange. Never heard of that. The homeowners, they cool with that? Because a lot of homeowners don't want to be near apartments. She's like, oh no, we don't sell. We rent the houses and we rent the apartment. I said, well, what are we in right now? Because we was in a model. That's where they were working on. She said, this is a house. I said, really? Well, what room is this? And she said, this is the bedroom. I said, I wouldn't tell nobody that.
Well, see, that's the big thing they're doing right now is put a bunch of houses. They're not for you to buy. They're on to rent.
Companies own
thing is continue to get your money.
Companies own those houses.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
Well, Jags, you'd be happy to know that's why I put my money today into another real estate investment trust, which would be my 4th or 5th one.
Hey, man, we're gonna talk, man.
Why they doing all this here? I'm just sitting right on.
I'm gonna have to call you.
Amazon, UPS, FedEx, where they got now you talking about the warehouses. Got a little money sprinkled. You know, I had a dude, and I'm serious, I got to go after this here, but I had a dude, he said, hey, man, this was before I even had this channel. He said, what are you always talking about investing? Now you don't be talking about, I see you on your computer, you be doing stuff. Why are you always doing that? I said, man, it's easy, man, but I got 3 minutes. You got to absorb what I'm about to say in 3 minutes. And it ain't even take me 3 minutes to say. I said, but whatever you do, whatever anybody do on a daily basis, I want to get paid from. I don't care what you do.
Mm-hmm.
He said, that's impossible. I said, okay, tell me what you did. On the way to work, what did you do? Did you stop it? You had to stop somewhere. He said, yeah, I stopped. I got me McDonald's, Starbucks, and I got some gas. I said, man, where you live? He said, I live off Matlock. I said, okay, which is right where I live. I said, oh, man, I just like to thank you for your support. He said, what? What do you mean my support? I said, the McDonald's you stopped at, I got stock at McDonald's. Which card? Did you use a debit card or cash? He said, my Chase Freedom Unlimited. I said, I have stock in Chase. I have stock in Visa, and Visa's on your front of your card. Look at it when we finish talking. I ain't got time for you to look at it right now. And then I said, and you went to Starbucks too? Got stock in them, and you stopped and got gas. Let me guess, that 7-Eleven with the XL. I got stock in the XL. That's why I talk about it every day, man. You just paid me every time you stopped. I got paid.
Hey,
and he was like, but how can I go to investing? No, I didn't have a channel there. I didn't even have a channel. I said, man, I'll talk to you later about it, but. When I did, I went back and talked to him, and it's just a lot of people that when people come back to me and say, "Hey, man, I'm doing this now," or I see him. I just saw a young man the other day that used to work for me at the dealership. And this young man, prior to me meeting him, he was homeless. He was sleeping in his car at the dealership, and would go in and wash up in the bathroom in the dealership. When they told me a story, he came back and they said, man, you gonna hire him? I said, exactly, absolutely. A young brother, I said, absolutely, hire him right now. But you ain't even talking, I ain't gotta talk to him. I just heard this story. I don't need to talk to him.
Yeah.
All right. right now, that young man, when I hired him, he was a salesman. I ain't never in my life seen nobody sell 47 cars in 1 month. He's now the used car manager at that dealership. He bought a house in Mansfield, Cropper. You know what that is.
That's good, Andrew.
And just started his own clothing line.
All right.
Damn, that's good, Andrew.
And just the feeling to know that you gave somebody a chance. Didn't even have to hear nothing about them. You just heard their circumstance.
Right.
I don't care what qualification you got. It's my job to train.
All right, then, Ron. Train these people and tell them where to come reach you and find you at.
Investing with Rod. That's only what I'm going to talk about. I got several channels. I got one talk about traveling. I don't think we need to worry about that right now. I got one where now I will talk about the Points Blank experience. It's points with an S because right now we're doing a series where we talk about things like where are the big mamas, what happened to the grandmas. We talk about stuff like from rotary phones to smartphones and how people are having an issue. But we do that. Me and my co-host Tanya from Event Yours, we do that. She has her own channel. We do that to kind of lighten the load. Everybody's having, including myself, we may have rough days or tough days. So we want to give people, we do it this second and third Monday. We're not going to do it in December. We'll pick back up in January. But the Points Blank experience, investing with Rod. The rest of them I'm not worried about. More so investing with Rod because a party of one is no fun. A party of five, that's not even a party. That's a get together. But if I can get everybody with the same mindset that we can do the same thing that everybody else doing, if we just start working together,
right,
helping one another, and just doing a little bit of research. So check out Investment with Rod. If I can get everybody on board, that's a party. So
yes,
that's it. That's all I got.
Cropper.
David Corey with Crop. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night, because y'all know who I am.
Well, if y'all know who David is, I don't have to say nothing then.
Well, you that dude, I think I know yours. Let me see if I can get it. Hey, this is JJ3 GS. Got a brother named JGB, something like that. I ain't watched you but a couple times.
Hey, David, what this dude trying to do? What this dude
I just let you know I pay attention to the lives. I ain't trying to find something wrong with you. I'm listening to what you say.
He pay attention. His voice just didn't get that deep.
And Cropper the other day, everybody in the world came on to tell Cropper happy birthday. He in the hill with a platinum. So I be paying attention, man. I like to watch this.
Hey, Rod, I'm just like you, man. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When a lot of attention is put on me, man, I like it, but I don't really like it. You know what I'm saying?
Same way, man. If on this camera, I don't care, but in person, boy, I shrivel up like a raisin.
Boy,
second day.
Look here. I'm gonna tell y'all this story, and I'm gonna let y'all go. When I was young, I was in the choir. I was probably about 17, 18, and they asked me to lead the song. It was a choir director for the choir here at Friendship West named Mitch, and he asked me to lead a song because I was in the choir. Man, I learned the song. I learned it. Man, when it came time for me to sing that song at church, and he told me when we were gonna sing, I ain't even show up at church, and I hadn't been back since.
Friendship West, that's that big old church, right?
Yeah, off the highway.
You had a reason to be there. That's a big church, man.
He got scared.
Man, I wasn't finna get up there and sing in front of them people, man. He gave me some old slow song, and I know how them slow songs do. Oh, now, player.
Oh, yeah, you'd have been up there all day.
Man, look, I would have stopped. I would have been crying.
Hey,
I tell you now, if somebody say, y'all pray for me before they start singing, it ain't that they can't sing. You just know you're going to be there a while. This is a moment to shine, baby. This is a moment to shine. They go get it. But hey, man, James, I want to thank you for having me, allowing me to come on.
Good having you, bro. Good having you,
man. Means a lot, man. Please, y'all keep doing what you're doing because you never know who's watching. That's one thing I told Alliance. We never know. You know what, man? I had a pro football player on my live. He played DB. I had to look up his name. He like real good too. And I say, hey, man, you got a football. You like football? And the dude put in the comments, I said, you play with the Bills? He said, nah, I just like football. And I believed him. And I kept looking. But the whole time looking, I'm Googling. I said, man, you kidding me. You never know who's watching you, man.
That's a fact. You never know who's watching.
I'm gonna look up his name because I did a short on it, I think.
Right.
So
hello everybody, J3GS Farm here, also JGDB Haven. Just check us out. I'm here to help you to do what we need to do and get it done.
hey, what's that other
Yeah.
name? JGDA. What's that other one? What is it?
JGDB Haven.
JGDA.
Because I'm a good guy.
Man, they kept telling you to pause in that other live show. I don't know what that was about, but anyway, I don't even know what that means.
Hey, it's only certain ones be talking that trash when I'm doing my introduction.
Hey, well, I had a blast, man. I'm gonna get ready. But hey, I was close though. I just gotta work on my voice. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm gonna do it on my channel though.
Everybody in the chat, I thank y'all for coming over. I don't know when I'm gonna do another live, but hey, it is when it is.
Have fun.
Be blessed. And the truth is, I love you.
And ain't nothing you can do about it. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
everybody. Much love. All right, Jig.